one page, 2 page note for my lord's kind.
You see,
Here, my
that
lord.
case Mr. Acharya was doing.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Mishra, you will not succeed here.
My lord, I will try to demonstrate, my lord. Admittedly, the order was passed. Where, my lord, the IPC section 238 having overriding effect. Why I am not saying? Even identical cases.
No, man.
Which-
Mishra, don't try there.
But I am.
Please. You
I
have
am
to
com-
listen to the court to understand the
No, my lord.
proposition.
I'm not going.
Unless you listen to the court, there is no point in addressing the court also.
I am
But you
straight-
continue. You
I
carry
am
on.
straight away coming to your my lord's query.
No, it's not a question of straight or in a circuitous way.
Page 59,
So it's a question of legal proposition.
my lord.
So you have to answer that.
But I am
The
answering.
problem is that every time a lawyer is appearing, we have to hear him for half an hour for the same thing.
No, my lord. I am.
So you have to realize that this matter was heard at length and
Yes.
very stopped. In fact, my lord actually
And we have stopped
going-
at a particular point.
My lord, I am coming to my lord's.
and my lord was dictating the judgment.
My lord, I am coming to my
Only
lord.
to give a chance to Mr. Acharya so that he can have a,
Yes.
because he could not develop the argument.
My lord, I am obliged. Page 59, 60, and 61. Where the my lord, the plan was my lord there, resolution plan. Where my lord,
Just 1 minute.
Just what I told him.
My
Fifty-nine.
lord, 59, 60, and 60. This is the page 59, 60, and 61 of the brief, my lord, where the resolution plan was, my lord, annexed in the writ application. Where, my lord, admittedly, my lords was pleased. There are some arrangements should be there for the stakeholders of the workmen, etc. But when the entire aspect, which, my lord, the resolution plan was, my lord, prepared as per the direction of the NCLT and also approved by even Supreme Court, my lord.
Absolutely.
My lord. My lord, where?
Therefore, it
Yes.
has it has a flavor of
Well,
Supreme Court.
Favor Supreme
Through
Court.
clause Roman 3. Please read clause Roman
Roman,
3.
yes, my lord. Other than the admitted,
Go slow, very slow,
Well,
because that is very
yes.
interesting.
my lord.
Yes. Other
Than
than
the admitted, I am pausing for a moment.
Mhm.
Admitted. Admitted, my lord, means I am to demonstrate, my lord, to file the claim and the RP to accept in, my lord, practical period, which is coming 2007
no,
to
no, no. Please
2020.
continue with reading. Please continue with reading. Don't put your words there.
Okay.
We have to go strictly by the words
By the
there
words,
already.
my lord. My lord, I am sorry. Other than the admitted workmen and employees dues and potential workmen dues, any and all claims
So
or
this
demands,
have a pause here.
my lord.
So admitted workmen and employees dues and potential workmen dues are excluded from the transfer policy.
But I am coming to just,
No, don't read it further.
Further.
It is not necessary. Others are included.
my lord, it is here kindly.
Others are included.
Yes, I bow down, my lord. But here in the mention, my lord, 7, the 8 line, in relation to any period prior to the plan effective date, that my humble submission, in relation to any period prior to the plan effective date,
So that
has to be read together along with my lord, Roman 1 of B. It is stated that in relation,
just listen.
Mr. Mishra, you have to develop an argument that
Well,
despite this clause,
my lord,
Ghanshyam Mishra
my lord.
Comes to your rest.
comes to your rescue. So you have to find out that one decision regarding that.
My lord, I
Because
have-
the problem is that Mr. Acharya, after detailed placement, so he was in fact, we are going to dictate the order.
my lord.
So only we thought that he should be given a chance. But what you are doing, you are just repeating and
that
repeating.
only. We don't
Well,
find any.
So
further
if you want to
data.
succeed in a case, you have to have that go that extra mile. You have to make an effort.
My lord,
You have to show a decision that this obliterates even Supreme Court judgments.
my lord, I have given. Kindly see, my lord. Kindly see. Must give me a, my lord. There is my compilation.
Where this kind of language has been
Yes,
interpreted
Yes.
by the Honorable Supreme
my
Court
lord, I am
or
sorry.
maybe any High Court.
My lord, compilation kindly see, my lord.
Tapare you straight away
Subsequently-
come to that paragraph and line.
I'm coming.
So that
I'm-
saves time.
I'm mobilized, my lord. I'm coming, my lord. Even on factor judgment also it is,
Just 1 minute. Now let us get into the comparison.
yes, my lord.
So bari compilation that you
164
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
Page, my lord.
compilation ମାନେ ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ decision ଗୁଡା କାହିଁ?
ମୁଁ ଦେଇଛି convenience compilation decision ଗୁଡା ଦେଇଛି ସବୁ
ଆଗରୁ ନା ଏତେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି?
ଗତ date ରେ ଦେଇଥିଲି, my lord.
ନା, ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ set ଅଛି।
These set, two set, you know,
ଆପଣ ପାଇଁ ଯଦି କପିଟା କାଢନ୍ତୁ ସୁପାରି
two sets compilation.
ହଁ, yes.
Page କେତେ?
Just before that, just 1 minute.
ଗୋଟେ କୋର୍ସ କଣ କି ଆଡ୍ରେସ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନହେଲେ
My lord, arising out of common case where Mira mining dues of 250 crore of the identical,
because ଆପଣ how you are off track. How off track you are.
my lord.
You have to go to a resolution plan and interpretation.
my lord. I am showing.
Mining case re
I am showing, my lord, page 164. Page 164, my lord.
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଲେବର ଆଡଜୁଡିକେସନ ହେଇଥିବ କନଫର୍ମେସନ ହେଇଥିବ ହାଇ କୋର୍ଟ ରେ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ରେ so still what will be the interpretation by
Just, I am showing the judgments. I am showing the judgments, my lord.
Which judgment?
My lord, page 164. My lord, the compilation page 164, read petition, my lord.
154.
My lord, citation, my lord.
Ah,
Year 2020-22, Orissa, page 17.
just 164.
164.
Ah, yes.
My lord, kindly, Para 8.
line ଟିକେ ପଢନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ସେ mining you are stuck with mining dues.
my lord.
ଆପଣ ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁନାଲ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ହେଲା ପରେ କନଫର୍ମ ହେଲା ପରେ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ that is not implementable in terms of resolution plan. Whether the proposition we are framing, I mean, are you appreciate that or you differ from that proposition?
No, my lord.
अरे no, ଆପଣ ସେଟା କହିବେ ନା ତାହେଲେ what is the proposition then?
You see, whether there in that case there was any involvement of transfer planning.
There is a transfer plan was there. Resolution plan was there. Same.
Is that
Same.
the consideration?
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Mishra, then you may be wrong. For the reason, this is High Court decision. We can't bypass the Ghanshyam Mishra decision.
My lord, Ghanshyam Mishra decision also coming to my rescue, my lord.
So from Ghanshyam Mishra, that
Yes.
is it.
Yes, I am showing, my lord. Ghanshyam Mishra is the blood. Backed by four.
Okay,
judgments,
anyway, assuming that you are relying on this Ferro Alloys Corporation,
my lord.
please be clear in your submission.
My lord.
There is a award involved or only a dues of
My
the
lord,
government?
dues because SAHOO.
Your submission is clear.
But it was confirmed with Supreme Court, my lord. That why.
Post sir, ସେଟା କଣ that's ଆମେ ପଚାରିଲେ କହିବେନି ଯେ ଆଜ୍ଞା କୋଉଠୁ ଆସିଲା ବୋଲି ଯଦି ଆମେ ଜାଣିପାରୁନୁ ଆପଣ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ବୋଲି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
whether this citation you are citing that never dealt with an award of an industrial
No,
tribunal
that is
confirmed
correct.
by the High Court.
Yes, but
33C2 proceeding.
that is not true. But the extinguish the language, my lord, the statute says the claim.
Sir, language sir ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କେସ୍ ରେ
Hello.
ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ମାଇନିଂ ଡ୍ୟୁଜ ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରିଥାନ୍ତେ କଣ ଆମେ ସେଟା ଇ କରିନଥାନ୍ତେ?
କରିଥାନ୍ତେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୋର ଘନଶ୍ୟାମ ମିଶ୍ର
presuming that I don't understand ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ କେସ୍ ରେ ଯୋଉଟା ସାଇଡ କଲେ ହବ ନା ଆମେ ସବୁ କେସ୍ ରେ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷକୁ ନେଇ କରିପାରିବୁ କି?
My lord.
Then why there is no necessity of citing also? ଆମେ ତ ଯାହା ଚାହିଁବେ ତାହା କରିଦବୁ.
Also, lords may appreciate Ghanshyam Mishra case. Ghanshyam Mishra case, my lord, is coming to my rescue. My lord.
Page. Which page you are referring?
121, my lord.
Page
121. Starts from 121. Para 2, my lord, kindly. I am permitted to read, my lord.
Straight away paragraph ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ପୁରା decision ପଢିଲେ କଣ ହବ କି it takes lot of time.
The
ଯୋଉଟା the paragraph that
principle
comes to
decided.
your rescue straight away go there.
But just I am to para 2, then I will come. The short but important questions that arises for consideration this batch of matters are as follows. 1. As to whether an creditor, including the central government, state government, or any local authority is bound by the resolution plan once it is approved by an adjudicating authority under subsection 1 of section 31 of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. Here interpreted. 2 and 3 will directly come to 3. As to whether after approval of the resolution plan by the adjudicating authority, a creditor, including the central government, state government, or any local authority is entitled to initiate any proceeding for recovery of any of the dues.
Come to answer on that. Come to answer on that. You are referring to question number Roman 1 and Roman 3.
My lord.
See, Mr. Mishra, upon the two-ta insist kale पढ़े आप इतरे कोठी deal है in the judicial authority what टा टिके बाहर करिवे
My lord,
any court
that
sir that कोंतु नहीं please so that it will be easier for us so that we'll accept your contention that para 2 question covers a industrial adjudication or a high court or a supreme
my
court
lord, my lord,
para 2 रे नहीं सेटा
sir, kindly turn to 138.
अरे what 2 टा का सारंतु
Again.
2 रे where it deals with the award of a judicial authority.
That is, my lord, it is not mentioned.
Then your resolution plan is contrary to Ghanshyam Mishra. You see,
Your lordship is saying.
you
Yes.
cannot have the cake as well as eat it.
And part performing when taking benefit out of it and
Partly-
you know it's mine.
My lord is correct. Your lordship has also
Nay,
dealt
we
this
may be
case.
wrong, sir. It is better we are proven wrong, sir.
My
But
lord,
you have to develop that argument.
That my
Or 2 टा को इतने जोरे place कले. So first
Okay.
you have to show that 2 also the question was framed the Supreme Court as dealing with an award of industrial tribunal or a court.
exactly that. But it is
Sir, exactly not exactly not.
adjudicating authority also. It is
Exactly.
mentioned.
Sir, adjudicating authority is different.
My lord.
And because you see, you are rendering a determination by a appropriate judicial forum a nullity.
It's not an issue here, Mr. Mishra.
My lord, my
Question framed there is not an issue here. Here there is an already industrial
My lord,
application went up to Supreme Court, confirmed
My lord,
in Supreme
my
Court.
lord, my humble,
Therefore, thereafter you have no wriggle out.
my lord, my humble submission, when the award, which my lord adjudicating authority, the IT, my lord, the court, did not consider my grounds because the award is not
Not
enforceable.
necessary. It's not necessary.
Sir,
And the-
sir,
We are
your
moving.
grounds or your dictate?
No, my lord. I am not, I am,
Please be careful in saying
lord.
that my grounds. What do you mean by my grounds?
my lord,
Then why you have come here to challenge?
my lord, kindly say my note.
Obviously, you have to find
Mr.
a flaw
Mishra,
in the
sorry,
proceeding.
Mr. Mishra,
Lord.
we have already put sufficient time.
No, my lord, one judgment, my lord, your lordship
Therefore-
rendered one judgment.
Yes, what is the other
Yes.
judgment you are
My
referring?
lord, your lordship's one judgment that Sunil Kumar Tanti versus Ferwalis against this. My lord was pleased to accept the award. It has not noticed, my lord. This kindly say the judgment. That is why, my lord, is that ID code 33 award. He has come for enhancement. My lord dismissed the writ petition. And it was, my lord, threshold, it was disposed of, and the award which was passed by this Hon'Ble court
By confirmed.
confirmed. Yes, exactly. Other day, my lord was asking about this judgment, which, my lord.
So here, it has a relevance.
My lord, yes.
Contention was post-resolution plan.
So that was not
The
discussed.
award is not enforceable.
That was not discussed.
ଏଟା କଣ ଦରକାର deal କରିବା ଆମେ ଆପଣଟା ତ ଆପଣ argue କରୁଥିଲେ case ଟା
ନାଇଁ ଏଠି ନଥିଲୁ ଆମେ notice ଯାଇନି
obviously because
the
the
lordship may
argument
call this file along with this file, this WPC
that
number.
is by a workman.
Yes, my lord, work. Let this, my lord,
Workman there we notice this argument
because the
that
labor,
post Ghanshyam Mishra
my lord.
the awards even confirmed by High Court Supreme Court are unenforceable in 33C2.
Yes,
Sir.
that's right.
Please appreciate that.
Already
So-
we dismissed the writ petition.
My lord, lordship kindly call for the file, my lord, along with this. Kindly call for the file.
ଆପଣ
That
ବୁଝିନାହାନ୍ତି sir this was against you. So you
My lord,
don't need worry
the
because
writ
a point
petition-
ଟା deal ହେଇନି.
We'll deal with it.
Again, the labor court, my lord, did not appreciate the aspects. Ghanshyam Mishra.
Sorry, the matter has already gone to till Supreme Court. Sorry, we don't have such.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ କେସରେ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ଯାଇଛି ନା ଯାଇନି?
ଏଇ
This
case ରେ ଏଇ award ରେ
ଏଇ
No.
ଯୋଉ ଆୱାର୍ଡ ଆପଣ ଚାହୁଁନାହାନ୍ତି
ହଁ,
enforce
award.
ହବ ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି enforce ହେଇପାରିବନି ବୋଲି
My lord. But my humble
ଆରେ
submission.
ବଟ୍ କୁହନ୍ତୁନି ଟିକେ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ ଟା କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଯାହା ବି କହିଲେ ଆପଣ ବଟ୍
ସୁପ୍ରିମ
କରିଦଉଛନ୍ତି
କୋର୍ଟ ଯାଇଥିଲେ କି ନାହିଁ ସେଇ award ବିରୁଦ୍ଧରେ?
ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଲେ ଆୱାର୍ଡ ବିରୁଦ୍ଧରେ
Out with it. ଯାଇନି?
ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଥିଲେ ଆପଣ
ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଥିଲୁ।
ହାଇକୋର୍ଟରେ ଆପଣ
High
ସେଟା
Court.
ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରିଥିଲେ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଟା
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ହାଇକୋର୍ଟରେ ଆପଣ ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରିଥିଲେ
ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରିଥିଲୁ ଆୱାର୍ଡଟା କନଫର୍ମ
ସୋ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟ ରେ ଗଲା
Yes.
ସେଟା ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ଏସଏଲପି ଫାଇଲ କଲେ
SLP instruction ମିଳିଲା। But after the dismissal of the writ
What
petition,
instruction ନେବେ?
after the dismissal of the writ petition, they filed the 33.
ଯେ
The workmen filed the 33.
ଆପଣ ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ତ
challenge ହେଇନି।
କରିନି ଆଉ।
So my submission, Miller, section Miller 238 is having overriding effect. My humble submission may be recorded. The section 238 of IBC having overriding effect on all laws, even 33 hours
ଯଦି
is
ଆମେ
passed.
disagree କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ proposition against ରେ But ଆପଣଙ୍କର
Sir, sir, all right.
So
we are
my
not
disagreeing with that
We
promise.
dismiss, you will get the.
My
details.
short note is, my lord, I have mentioned that when the IBC total,
Mr. Misra, we have already given much effort to
My lord.
this petition. We don't find a plausible answer to support you. Please excuse us.
but my submission, the workman did not file claim before the
We
RP
will deal with that.
within the time.
We'll deal with that. You have taken
And
grounds.
Lord,
You have also
He
given
has,
short note.
he has not, my lord, in timely lodged the claim before the RP, because the RP once constituted as per the NCLT, the RP is the custodian of the, my
Sir,
lord.
that is not an issue here.
So
That's
my
not
humble,
an issue here.
so my humble submission, the award which is passed under Annexure 6, the learned, my lord, presiding officer has not taken into consideration of the case law which is cited and the fact, the
Case law were completely irrelevant, Mr. Misra. Completely irrelevant after the main award is confirmed by High Court. There is no scope open with the 33C2 proceeding to take up any other issue. Please try to understand the provision under Industrial Dispute Act.
but, well, when the
Sorry,
company-
Mr. Misra,
Well,
we have already
when the company is
We have
taken-
already given our verdict.
Madam.
It will be dismissed. We'll deal with all your points. We can't go on spending time so much. One counsel appears, he is unable to satisfy, then another counsel, 2 days already involved. Yes,
Item number 2,
yes, item 2.
They have very simple prayer.
Just 1 minute. Yes, madam.
These two workmen have
Pardon.
Approach-
Mic ko apanko level ganandu. Nobody reads that.
the workman has approached this honorable court
Hmm.
with a grievance that the list which is supplied by the union, their name does not find place in that list.
Find place
In the list which was supplied by the their, my lord, union in the claim application, my lord, the state government list does not find place these two petitioners' name and other workman name.
There is
For
a
which, my lord,
there is a reference.
yes, my lord. And the ID case is pending before the tribunal, my lord.
So you want inclusion of the rest of the names.
I pray, my lord, let them give the list which was,
Okay, first to establish
yeah.
where the
my lord, but the manage the union.
Sarantu, bar is not ready to listen even nowadays. You say union has raised a complaint involving suppose 1,000 employees, but when making the reference, they have only referred to 400 employees. So rest 600, it is for example, rest 600 are to be included. So first come to the complaint to show that your names were there in the complaint.
That list is not with me, for which, my lord, Annexure 7.
The complaint you have
Annexure
filed.
7, your lordship will kindly say Annexure 7, page,
Page
my lord, that is 64,
page 64.
my lord, where the union has prayed to give the list which they have submitted before the Labour Commissioner Bhubaneswar, my lord. In spite of that application and the certified copy, my lord, annexure, certified copy was also applied. No response from the Labour Commissioner Bhubaneswar.
So therefore, presently your complaint confined to you have given a letter to the Labour Commissioner
To supply
for
the list.
supply of the entire order sheet that is not being provided.
Aage.
Let them take a decision on that.
Aage.
Yes. At the submission of land accounting for the petitioner and state council having a foundation in the involving a foundation in the allegation that in the reference on the complaint of the union, there has been missing of certain names of certain workmen to ascertain the names, if at all originally find place or not. Odisha Ambulance Service Employees Union,
They are the members of that employee union, my lord.
sorry, again, that's a problem. That's a problem again.
Your lordship may permit me, I will impede him.
No. Unless you make an application, you can't come to this court. This is not your copy application supply. Withdraw, bring proper application.
No, this is, my lord, by the general secretary.
No, you are not general secretary. Come to your cause title. Please don't argue on that. We have been dealing with this every day.
Cost title, they are the
Cause title
workmen.
is only names.
They are the
Sorry.
workmen, my lord.
Huh?
They are the workmen.
Maybe whether workman has applied for such copy.
No.
So how a writ petition is entertainable? Union is undertaking, let the union come. Sorry. Withdraw kariye, not dismiss kariye.
Then, my lord, your lordship may kindly grant me liberty to file an application, my lord.
Petitioner wants to withdraw this writ application for serious technical difficulty involved herein. But I will with liberty to make personal endeavor. Petitioners herein to make personal endeavor in the involving the attempt of the union at Ganesha 7. Writ petitions stand permitted to be withdrawn, however, with liberty. This court express no opinion on the claim of the petitioner herein. An independent decision in accordance with law shall have to be taken by the competent authority in case the petitioners make such endeavor. Yes.
Item number 3.
Yes, item 3.
My lord, the matter relating to engagement of labor, my lord.
Pardon?
Matter relating to engagement of labor, my lord.
Engagement of labor by whom?
My lord, can your lordship see under annexure 1, the
Answer, engagement of labor by whom?
by National Alumni, my lord, opposite party number
1.
my lord.
And then how a writ petition?
My lord, in this case, my lord,
How a writ petition entertainable is a private body.
my lord,
Industrial adjudication. In fact, maybe at a jurisdiction, ଆମର ବି ଆସିବ PIL ଭଳିଆ ଇଏ।
kindly, your lordship, the annexure 1, my lord, in annexure 1, they have stated that the ଯୁବକ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ କର୍ମ ଯୋଗାଇ ଦେବା ନିମନ୍ତେ ଭବିଷ୍ୟତରେ ଉନ୍ନତି ସହାୟକ କରିବ। Already they are stated that they are reflected and posters, they are engaged the local labor under the area of National Alumni Mandate. Then after they are filed a number of representation and then after also they are not engaged mandate. My lord, 2006, my lord. They are stated on 2004, my lord.
Annexure 7 is a representation available.
My lord,
Submitted to the labor officer.
my lord.
Okay. Who has made that representation?
The Secretary Labor Union, my lord, they are stated that.
Just go to Annexure 7 and answer.
My lord,
You are arguing in a high court.
my lord. Sanjay Kumar Naik,
Alumina Shramika Sangha.
my lord,
Hela, is that the petitioner?
my lord,
That is the petitioner.
my lord,
So if it is pending before the labor authority, let the labor authority take a decision. That's all.
my lord.
ଆସନ୍ତୁ straight ଆଗକୁ କରନ୍ତୁ। Cost title ବି proper ହଉନି। ଆପଣ ତ ସିଧା କରିଥାନ୍ତେ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଉତ୍କଳ ଆଲୁମିନା ଶ୍ରମିକ ସଂଘ represented by its general secretary so and so। ଆପଣ କଣ କଲେ cost title ଟାକୁ? ସଞ୍ଜୟ ନାୟକ।
Sir, bracket general secretary Sri
ପୁଣି
Jagannath.
ଆଗକୁ କରିବେ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ bad habit councilଙ୍କର ଆମେ ଦେଖିଲୁଣି। Despite court pointing, ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ଆଗକୁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତ he is the union ବୋଲି।
My lord,
ଆପଣ ଆଗକୁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି he is the union।
my lord.
ଆମେ dismiss କରିଦଉଛୁ। ଆମେ dismiss କରିଦବା କଣ ଯିବା? We don't find this is the union. This is individual capacity. ତଥାପି ବୁଝିବେ ନାହିଁ। Counsel for the petitioner on oral submission permitted to
My lord, para
bring
report
the
one I
cost
stated.
title at petitioner side in order by making necessary endorsement in court.
Finally ନେଇକି କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା। ଅମୁକ ୟୁନିୟନ represented through ଅମୁକ।
ଏ ଉପର ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ଟାକୁ ତଳକୁ ନେଇ ଆସିବେ। ଉପର ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ଟା ଜଷ୍ଟ ତଳକୁ ନେଇ ଆସିବେ। Represented by so and so general secretary. The more we go deeper, the more trouble for you. वकालत नामर जेरक्स रखिଛନ୍ତି? वकालतर जेरक्स रखिଛନ୍ତି? There is no seal of the union. So how it will be construed to be an application by union? Union has a seal definitely. कितने casual होउଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ। Coming to the dispute involving the writ application, take into account the prayer involved herein in the course of submission. This court find the union involved herein has already raised the grievance on self-same issue claimed to have been filed under Annexure 7 series pending before labor officer.
Labor officer Bhubaneswar.
ଆମେ କଣ ଦେଖୁନୁ ଆପଣ ରନିଂ କମେଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ଚଲେଇବେ। ହେଲା ସେ labor officer ରାୟଗଡା since 17/5/23 this court in this circumstance observed for self-same issue pending before the labor officer Raigada by Annexure 7 series. In the event who is that opposite party here? OP number 3 is in receipt of such application. There should be a lawful disposal on the same, if necessary, also entering into appropriate inquiry in the involvement of the management involved by completing such exercise at least within a period of 3 months from the date of communication of the order along with the copy of the writ petition. Eta neki dita ek copy re state copy re sabutre correction kar. It clear there is no expression of opinion on the claim of the petition and a lawful decision has to be passed. It is on data copy and state copy everywhere make correction and hereafter be careful. वकालत नाम फाइल कला बेले ताको सील रहिबा दरकार। Yes, next 4.
Or orders item 4.
My lord. As per the direction of this honorable court, the husband appellant has deposited the 10 lakhs rupees.
Just 1 minute. Oda monna karibe emte go. There are two appeals.
My lord.
One by
One is 74 of 2020.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା 152.
My lord.
Okay, one by husband.
First is 74 is 2022, 20 it is by the husband.
And 152 is by wife.
My lord.
What is the order involved? Theta, two proceedings were there.
No, my lord, same. One proceeding,
One proceeding.
my lord,
So that is a proceeding originally brought by
husband,
husband.
for challenging the quantum only,
13-1.
my lord,
So that has been disposed by grant of divorce.
my lord,
With
Subject to-
permanent alimony.
my lord.
Okay, so husband came as against permanent alimony.
My lord.
Wife came as against divorce.
Divorce plus increase of maintenance.
Also,
Wife came challenging the divorce and also the quantum of amount.
divorce ଯଦି challenge କଲା ତ ସବୁ ଗଲା ଆଉ.
My lord.
What is the prayer?
Please confine your prayer. ଆପଣ
My lord.
increase ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ନା divorce ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
My lord.
Wife ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି separation ନା increase in permanent alimony?
Who is the counsel for
Wife.
wife? You are the counsel for wife. ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଣ intention? Make it clear.
My lord, last time, Lord also directed that question.
Off ଅଛି କି?
My lord,
Mic off ଅଛି କି?
ତଳ switch ଟା ଦେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
ହଁ,
yes,
on
ଜଳିଲା।
ହେଲା, ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ on ହେଲା, ହଁ।
last occasion also, your lordship directed me that question, my lord. I specifically also asked, my lord. She said that, my lord, she is now not willing, my lord, if your lordship enhance the.
So she is interested only in the enhancement.
My lord.
She confines her prayer for to enhance it. ଆପଣ agree କରିକି ଗୋଟେ amount କହିବେ ନା ନାଇଁ you will go for further adjudication in terms of our judgment by this
ନାଇଁ,
court and Rajnish versus Neha ସେଇ pattern ରେ କରିବେ
Yes,
ନା
my
ଆପଣ agree କରିବେ ଗୋଟେ amount ପାଇଁ?
My lord, now,
Yesterday matter was settled when both the husband and wife they agreed and filed a
my lord,
affidavit
my
that we are agreeing for
respectful
this.
submission before lordship, the lower court, my lord, allowed 10 lakhs, my lord.
What
And
is
in
the
the,
capacity? What is the husband
my
doing?
lord, I'm pressing, my lord. And another, my lord, in a proceeding, my lord, maintenance, 8,000 passed, only 4,000 is irregular.
Pendant
pay.
light maintenance କଥା ଛାଡନ୍ତୁ।
No, not
ଆପଣ
pendant light,
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ,
my
ଆପଣ you have to make a structured argument.
Yes, my lord.
When you are considering permanent
So,
alimony,
my lord, I asked,
we are not asking how much was the pendant light 24 maintenance.
That all goes.
That
Yes.
everything covers.
yes, my lord. That's why, my lord.
ଆପଣ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ 25
I-
ଲାଗୁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି।
Yes,
ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଭାବିବେ so
Yes, ma'am.
24 ରେ ସେ ଦେଲେ ନ ଦେଲେ that
yes, my lord.
Different
All
thing.
total, my lord, I asked my claim, my lord. She is ready and willing, my lord, if 25 lakhs is the lump sum, my lord, because the daughter is there. So she
Minor
said-
daughter?
Minor daughter is there, my lord. He is also taking some hand loans for her study, so 25 lakhs.
What is the financial, is she a working lady or?
No, not to working daddy.
Working it when tuition is.
What the husband doing?
Husband was a marketing manager, but now after the corona he doing nothing. After the 2021.
Where the wife resides?
My lord, in the
Sir,
house of the,
How vague you are. What a judgment a line re help କରୁଛି wife को. And in the determination of such amount help କରୁଛି. कौन से judgment टा कहले? By Supreme Court? This is argument in a division bench. Every day we are uttering that judgment. Every day, thrice or 4 times, maybe sometimes 6 times, we are uttering that judgment. Oh, it's no preparation. Already deposited 10 lakhs.
Well,
Hala. So come, she has no housing problem. There is
no,
a minor
she has
girl.
to quit the house
Oh,
because.
ଆପଣ ତ ଜମା ଶୁଣିବେନି ଆଉ।
Well,
କଥାଟା ଆମର ସରିନି ଆପଣ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଦେଲେ ଆନ୍ସର ଦବା। ଝିଅଟିଏ ତା ପାଖରେ ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ?
ହୁଁ।
ମା ଝିଅ ଚଳିବା ପାଇଁ କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ମିନିମମ୍ ଝିଅଟେ ପାଠ ପଢିବ କଣ କରୁଛି ଝିଅ?
ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି
କୋଉ
English
class ରେ?
English medium ରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା 6th class
ଇଂଲିଶ ମିଡିୟମ କୋଉଠି ପଢୁଛି?
I have given my lord. Just my lord.
ରାଉରକେଲାରେ ପଢୁଥିବା ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆପଣ କଣ ଏତେ
No, my lord,
ରାଉରକେଲାରେ
I am just.
ତ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଝିଅଟା ତ ରାଉରକେଲାରେ ମା ଅଛି ଆଉ କୋଉଠି ପଢିବ
No,
ସେଟା
Raurkela-
କହିବେ ନା ଆପଣ
ସେ ରାଉରକେଲା ପ୍ଲେସ୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
କହିଥିଲେ
Raurkela.
ରାଉରକେଲା ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ଢେଙ୍କାନାଳ
ରାଉରକେଲା।
ପ୍ଲେସ୍ ଉପରେ ଡିପେଣ୍ଡ କର
Raurkela.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଇନଫରମେସନ ଅଛି କି ସ୍କୁଲ ଫି କେତେ ପଡୁଛି?
My lord, she is 9 years old, my lord, in retail, my lord.
ଇଂଲିଶ ସ୍କୁଲରେ କିନ୍ତୁ ପଢୁଛି।
My lord.
Standard 3-4 ରେ ପଢୁଛି।
ଇଂଲିଶ ସ୍କୁଲରେ କର କିମ୍ବା ହଜବେଣ୍ଡ ରିଲେସନ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅକୁପାଇ କରୁଥିଲେ। ହେଲା so ଆମେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ we have already given a judgment where we have followed a decision of the Hon'Ble Appeals Court in Rajneesh versus Neha 2021 to SCC ହେଲା ସେଥିରେ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ କହିସାରିଛନ୍ତି what are the components need to be considered in the matter of grant of permanent alimony. So we will pass a judgment in terms of that and also following the dictum by this court itself in matter 33 of 2019 ହେଲା ଆମେ କ୍ଲୋଜ କରୁଛୁ ଏ 10 lakhs ତାକୁ ଦେଇଦବୁ ବାକି ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଯାହା ହବ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟରେ ଆମେ ବି ପ୍ରପୋଜ କହୁଛୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଯେହେତୁ ପିଲାଟା ପାଠ ପଢୁଛି ଏବଂ ଝିଅ ପିଲା there should be some money in her name.
The husband is already made insurance that is Kanyastri policy and other. He is ready to bear the education cost of the
You are ready to bear
education cost.
education cost.
Must.
Then you do one thing. We
But-
take up this matter on Friday. In the meantime, we are releasing, looking to the confinement in the challenge. Confining to only quantum aspect. 10 lakhs ଆମେ release କରିଦଉଛୁ wife favor ରେ
My lord,
ଆପଣ Friday affidavit ଆଣନ୍ତୁ କଣ ଆପଣ undertake କରିବେ
my lord.
ହେଲା child education ଖାଲି undertake କଲେ ହବନି child ର fooding clothing ସବୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ନବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଏବଂ
That-
କିଛି ଟଙ୍କା ଆଉ ଦେବେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ କିଛି ଟଙ୍କା ଆଉ ଦେବେ ଯୋଉ ଟଙ୍କାଟା କି ଆମେ ଝିଅ ନାଁରେ FD ରଖିଦବୁ ସେ ବାହା ହବ volunteer some amount. The other case the father volunteered 5 lakhs rupees.
So already deployed. I will submit on the Friday. My lord. I will submit.
ସେଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ ରେ କୋଉଠି କଭର ହୁଏନି
No.
ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଡେଭଲପ ହେଇନି ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ companies have not developed yet to that extent that they will cover marriage expenses education
marriage-
expenses you
ତେଣୁ
see
Education.
they also do business like Silab must understand that
My lord.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ରୋଜଗାର କଣ ଅଛି କଣ ନାହିଁ ଆମେ ସେଗୁଡାକ ବି କିଛି ଆମର ଦେଖିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ମିନିମମ୍ ସଷ୍ଟେନେନ୍ସ ଅଫ ଏ ଲେଡି along with a minor girl future prospect of the lady future prospect of the girl their recognition their staying in the society all has to be protected ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଠି ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଇ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ ରେ ସେ ରହିବେ ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଶୁକ୍ରବାର ଦିନ bring an affidavit
My lord.
disclosing that yes to what extent you are agreeing
My lord.
କଣ କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ କି ଟିକେ ଲେଖିକି ରଖନ୍ତୁ କଣ କଣ ହେଡ୍ ରେ ଆପଣ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ ଦେବେ
My lord.
ଟିପନ୍ତୁ
My lord.
10 lakhs ହୁଏତ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଦେଇଦେଲେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର କେସରେ ସେ 33 of 19 ରେ ଆମେ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ କରିଛୁ ଯେ ଗୋଟେ ଘରଟିଏ ନେଇକିରି ଭଡା ନେଇକିରି ରହିବା ପାଇଁ ନିହାତି କମରେ 1,80,000 ଟଙ୍କା ବର୍ଷକୁ ଦରକାର 10,000 ଟଙ୍କା ଘର ଭଡା ଆଉ 5-7 ହଜାର ଟଙ୍କା ଖାଇବା ପାଇଁ ଏତକ ମିନିମମ୍ ଦରକାର 15,000 ହେଲେ 1,80,000 ହଉଛି ସୁଧ ତେଣୁ 10,000 ଟଙ୍କା ଯଦି ରହିବ 10 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଜଣଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ ଯଦି ରହିବ ତାହେଲେ ସୁଧ କେତେ ଆସିବ 70,000 ତେଣୁ that has to be raised to meet ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି ଘର ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ସେ ଘରେ ରହିଛନ୍ତି till she is evicted or decided house is decided in her favor there may not be need of house rent so at least 1,20,000 ଟଙ୍କା ବର୍ଷକୁ ଆସିବା ଦରକାର 15 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ହେଲେ 1,20,000 ହବ ସୁଧ ଯଦି 15 ରଖି ଦିଆଯିବ ଫିକ୍ସ କରିକିରି ତାହେଲେ ସୁଧ ସେ ପାଇ ଚାଲିବେ ସେ ଚଳିଲେ ଝିଅର ପାଠ ପଢାଟା ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ଆପଣ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ହେଲା ଆପଣ 5 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଦେଲେ ଆମେ ହୁଏତ ତାକୁ ଝିଅ ନାଁରେ FD କରିକି ରଖିଦେବାକୁ କହିବୁ ତାର ମ୍ୟାରେଜ ଏକ୍ସପେନ୍ସେସ୍ ସେଟା ବିଟ୍ କରିବ ପାଠ ପଢାଟା ଆପଣ ବିୟର କରନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଚାକିରି କଲା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଓକେ so minimum another 5 lakhs, and undertaking on coverage of the educational expenditures, including transportation, book buying, and fooding of the girl. କିଛି ଗୋଟେ 5,000 ଟଙ୍କା କି କଣ ଆପଣ ସରି 5,000 ଟଙ୍କା ହବନି ମାସକୁ, ସେଟା 7-8,000 ଟଙ୍କା ମିନିମମ୍ ମାସକୁ ଆପଣ ବିୟର କରିବେ, କିମ୍ବା ସେ ହେଡରେ ବର୍ଷକୁ 1,20,000 ଦେବେ କି 1,00,000 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେବେ ହେଲା। ଇନ୍ ଦି ଲାଇଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଓଭରଅଲ୍ ଦେଲୁ, ବ୍ରଡ୍ ପର୍ସପେକ୍ଟିଭ ଦେଲୁ,
Yeah.
ଆପଣ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍, ଆମେ କ୍ଲୋଜ କରିବୁ।
But my submission is that that house where the wife is resides, that is not of
That's
the.
not a subject matter here. Why are you raking that issue?
No, my submission is.
If you, Mr.
Madam.
Counsel, you are not understanding. You are completely immature. Sorry to make such statement. Reason being, if you say that house doesn't belong to her,
Madam.
then we will record there is prospect of eviction from the house, and she will be in requirement of the house rent. You are not understanding that. ଆମେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିବାକୁ ପଠେଇଦେବୁ, ଆପଣ ସେଠି ପରିଶ୍ରମ କରିବେ, ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସେଠି ମାଗଣା ଖାଇବା ମିଳିବ ହେଲା, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଖାଦ୍ୟ ପେୟ ଆଉ ରହଣି ମଧ୍ୟ, ଶୋଇବା ପାଇଁ ଆଜିକାଲି ଲକ୍ଜୁରୀ ରୁମ୍ ଦେଇଦେଲେଣି। ଦିଟା ମ୍ୟାଟରରେ କମନ ଅର୍ଡର ହବ ହେଲା। ମାଟା 74 of 2020 is brought by the husband in the challenge of the quantum of permanent alimony in CP number so and so, as an outcome in CP number so and so ହେଲା। Whereas Mata 152 of 22 is an application by the wife, respondent in the first appeal, though in the challenge of judgment in CP allowing divorce along with permanent alimony. In the course of submission, this court records clear statement of you are Tripathi, Mr.
Das, that's correct.
Mr. Das, Saubhagya Kumar
I-
Das, Mr. Saubhagya Kumar Das, learned counsel, that the wife is no more interested in the challenge, in her challenge to the divorce aspect, and confines her appeal only on permanent alimony in the enhancement of the same. Thus, both this court find both the appeals now confined to the aspect of consideration of this court on the permanent alimony. Okay. For there is already a judgment of this court in Mata 33 of 19, 19 or 16 seta dekhi 22, 33 of 22 in the case of so and so followed following a judgment of Hon'Ble Appeals Court in Rajneesh versus Neha. Further, also a judgment, এটা ହେଇଛି ଶୁକ୍ରବାରର judgment ହେଲା, ଶୁକ୍ରବାର ଦିନ opposite party husband ଟା ବିଶ୍ୱାଳ ଅଛି ହେଲା। This court before to facilitate the parties, mostly the husband here in appellant in Mata 74 of 2020, considering his counsel's submission that husband is ready and willing to undertake the education expenditure of the female girl child involved herein in the custody of the mother. Further, keeping in view the scope of enhancement adjudicated in above two cases, provides opportunity to the husband to bring an affidavit in the disclosure of his readiness in the enhancement of the compensation. Let an affidavit be filed in the court on Friday. The matter may also be both the matters shall also placed on Friday for further hearing and appropriate direction. Subpara. In the meantime, there has been deposit of, in the pendence of both the appeals, there has already been deposit of a bank draft, submission of a bank draft. Bank draft ଟା ଏଇଠି ଅଛି ବୋଧେ ନା ରିଲିଜ ହେଇଗଲାଣି? Directed to remain present in court on the next date of posting. ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ ସେଦିନ ଆସିବେ, ଆପଣ ଗୁରୁବାର ଦିନ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ କରିକିରି ଆପଣଙ୍କର willingness to what extent ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 10 ଲକ୍ଷ ଦେଇ ସାରିଲେଣି ହେଲା। Come with a positive attitude. Go through those two judgments. Come with a positive attitude. ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ କିଛି good resolution କରିଦବା, ଦିଟା appeal ସରିବ, ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ peacefully ରହିବେ। Okay, right.
This Friday.
This Friday.
ଦେଖିବ ଡ୍ରାଫ୍ଟ ଟା ଅଛି ବୋଧେ, ଏଇଟା ଟିକେ ରଖିବ ତା ଭିତରେ, ଏଇଟା ଟିକେ ରଖିବ ହେଲା। ଅଛି ତ? ହଁ, କେୟାରଫୁଲି ସେଗୁଡା ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଲଫାଫାରେ ରଖୁନା କାହିଁକି? ସାଢେ 11 ଉଠିଯିବ। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ଆଇଟମ 8 ये 5 रे डिफेक्ट रिमूव करूनांती काहेकी? 5 रे क्यों वकील अछंती? 5 आइटम 5 मिस्टर पांडे काहेकी डिफेक्ट नंबर 7 रिमूव करूनांती?
Let's mine is 8, my lords.
सॉरी 5 रे सी भी पांडे, उपेंद्र पांडे। हाँ, ये so are you not removing the defect? What is defect number 5? Have you seen?
No, my lord. No.
किए देखिबो?
I'll see.
ଆପଣ ବାହାରୁ appear କରିବେ, ତେଣୁ you have a duty to see through it. Xerox copy of certified copy of annexure 1 to 9 file. What is impugned judgment?
That is the file in a
Impugned judgment is annexure
9, sir.
9.
Yeah.
So it is not maintainable now unless you bring the certified copy of impugned judgment.
So that is the copy has been given you.
The local arrangement. ସେଇଠି ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି?
Sir.
କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଡାକିଲେ? କୋଅର୍ଡିନେଟର କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି?
My lordship, I'm here.
Yes, annexure 9 certified copy is available there.
Yes, your lordship.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଫାଇଲ ଦେଖି କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତ?
ସେଟା ମାନେ ଓକିଲ ସାହେବଙ୍କର ଫାଇଲ ନା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଫାଇଲ?
This is a court file. This is a court file. Your lordship, it is
You are
same.
sure annexure 9 is there?
Yes, your lordship.
Okay, all right. ଆପଣ ନାଁ କଣ?
My name, your lordship.
ହଁ, definitely.
Suraj Good.
Suresh
Good, your lordship.
Good. Spelling, title spelling?
BUD.
DH, your lordship.
BUDH.
Yes, your lordship.
Suresh Bud.
Yes, your lordship. Suraj.
H for Holland or S for Sambalpur?
As per Sambalpur.
Sambalpur, okay. BUDS. H, last H. S for Sambalpur. Suresh S. Suresh the Sambalpur. BUDH.
Yes, your lordship. Suraj.
Hockey. BUD hockey. H.
Yes,
All
your
right.
lordship.
Suresh Bud. Coordinator. Hindi. এটা পুরো সম্বলপুর। Raurkela, Your Worship. VC Center, Raurkela. Makes it clear on the availability of impugned order annexure 9 in the file submitted to the VC Raurkela Center. Defects and ignore. Okay, keep the file intact.
Yes, Your Worship.
So defect 7 sir, code not published.
This code you are permitted to remove here. What oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, you insert the code there. Other defects, counsel for the prisoner is permitted to defect by
कोड था अब पिटिशन रे कोड था
ताको बतई देबे
बता दे
Yes, Your Worship.
इंसर्ट लिखिए
remove
कोड इज टू बी फिल्ड अप
remove in the court file by making bringing necessary endorsement there itself. Okay, this is filed by whom?
By the Marcus Jojo,
By the
it is Marcus.
Mr. Bood, you can sit. Suresh Bood, you can sit at your place.
yes, Mr. Pandey. It is application by husband.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, husband, and the original application was section 10,
Yes, my lord.
Indian Divorce Act.
Yes,
That has been disallowed.
yes. And that was dismissed by the lower court, Your Honor.
Okay, disallowed. What was the ground?
That is a cruelty, Your Honor. And I am both the parties are living separately from the last 20.
Admit issue notice call for LCR. Allah refugees check karta hu. All right, we are admitting.
Thank you.
You have to take notice by finding the proper requisites.
And requisites will be filed here itself. You must have a counsel here, otherwise you come here and file requisites. Seti file karko notice jiba. Okay, all right, you go through the system. You go through the system and take filing of requisites accordingly.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Yes, item 6, madam, why are you not filing requisites?
Your Lordships, I filed an application for modification. Your Lordship has
That is
directed.
not to come on board.
Yes, sir, it has come. IN number 300.
What modification?
2015 I have retired. I have filed annexure 1.
You might have paid a lot of money. That is not consideration to recall that order.
Yeah, that is pending, Your Lordships. I am still
No,
continuing.
we
to pay.
reject that. We reject that. You will file or will dismiss the appeal.
Your Lordship will not be the condition to file. Because I guess it is a pension attached.
Sorry, whatever you are paying, that's immaterial. Now you have given a direction for admission of the matter subject to payment. You undergo or not?
Your Lordships, every month it is not possible to pay.
Sorry. Petitioner, counsel for petitioner. Husband, na?
Again.
Husband expresses his inability to abide by the conditional admission order.
Paragraph 5. Page order number 1.
Order number.
Which is application.
Yes, order number so and so, date so and so. In para 5 of the order number 1, date 21/7/23.
Lordship may at least
Para 5. Condition
reduce
para
it a little.
5. In this circumstance, this court, while
A
inclined.
small advice for
Lordships.
you as a lawyer.
Lordships.
You should have asked your client, you go on paying till she appears. Then you would have filed the petition.
Your Lordship's problem is
You
that
see
I
in
agree,
these
Lordship.
matrimonial matters, somehow I find
I
with
agree.
my
Lordships.
little experience that the clients are calling the shots.
No, Your Lordships, I agree. I advised him as such. But problem is,
So how much he would have paid to his wife?
Your
Maybe
Lordship,
20,000 for 2 months.
Your Lordship's problem is that he is already paying almost 15-20,000 on record.
Yes, beyond that, he would have paid.
His-
He would have paid
his-
for 2 months, 20,000.
His pension is 25,000, Your Lordships.
What is
that
there?
is
So
the
he
difficulty.
will survive without pension?
I have
For-
heart patient, Your Lordships. Otherwise, I
Exactly.
would not.
Obviously.
इसके यदि dismiss भी कर दे, Lordships he'll under. Because I
Let
had
me
all
dismiss the appeal.
Lordships.
Since the husband is not inclined to comply the condition in admission.
Now be careful in intimating the order since you are saying that he's a heart patient because his appeal has been dismissed.
I have 5 documents, Your Lordship.
No. So that is not for our consideration.
Your
Since you are
Lordship.
worried about his heart condition, you have to be careful in intimating the order also.
Your Lordships, I'll comply. I'll ask him to comply, but not at one go. In installments, he'll pay. Again, because already he's paying 15,000 on record.
So you withdraw the application.
Modification, I'll withdraw
Yes, the council
in installments, your lordship.
applies for withdrawal of the interim application, which is rejected, withdrawn, rejected as withdrawn. Well, yes, this court records the undertaking of the council to file requisites for issuing notice on the wife by tomorrow.
Again,
On the requisites being filed, notice be issued in terms of direction of this court dated 21/7/23. Let the wife appear thereafter.
Again, I would not have pressed your lordship other than the impending circumstances. Good pleasure.
The court doesn't know, maybe. Ms. Naidu, we do not know what is the condition of wife. You must understand why this order has been passed.
Yeah, lordship, I admit your lordship. I cannot press,
No.
but I'm.
Please, you have to appreciate that with your experience.
I'll not.
Don't always go by the client's mercy.
Order gula
You are a woman. There is sustenance of a woman.
I am.
Court normally never pass such conditional order. There must be something to pass such conditional order.
I would not press your
You have
lordship.
to
Had I not
persuade
been
the client.
paying 15,000
Instead
already.
you go on filing, sir, I am paying so much. Why should I pay anything?
No,
else?
setup I go nahi. I have paid.
Even if you do not
I'm
pay the other amount, Ms. Naidu, he doesn't pay the other amount of 15,000 as he has been telling you.
Pension attach is. That is the difficulty.
So obviously,
Execution and
so
other.
she may abandon that. So,
Same thing again,
so
NPW will be issued.
let the wife appear and then
Lordships.
let us hear the wife.
Lordships.
You lack in properly advising the client.
Lordships.
Yes, next at item 7.
Item 7,
Yes, it will be registered as RPFM. On request of the Learned Council for the the matter. Yes, the matter will be now registered.
Virtual mode.
Virtual mode.
Hybrid mode. Hybrid mode.
Hybrid mode, it and I got a virtual mode. Yes, that's na council na make the corrigo. Considering the oral submission of the Learned Council and further the stamp report hearing, the appeal may be converted to RPFM. There may be stamp reporting accordingly and listing of the matter in appropriate bench. Yes, now come to this item 8. Now there has been some deposits.
yeah, my lord. For admission, item 8,
My lord, as per direction last date, I have already filed the affidavits, also demand draft of rupees 14 lakhs, 10 lakhs in favor of appellant number 1 and wife and 4 lakhs towards minor child.
Mr. Pandey, you are opposing. You are in opposition. You are in opposition.
My problem is, my lord, I have tried to contact my client since last 1 month. He is not. Today I made a WhatsApp message to his lawyer that the court has, as per court's direction, they have deposited 14 lakhs rupees in favor of the.
Here he has deposited.
Yes, my lord. That I have mentioned them in the WhatsApp message in my pocket, but I have just mentioned them. They are not cooperative.
But problem is that you are pleading no instruction.
My lords, my problem is that.
No instruction reform but this deposit in the name of wife,
Yes, my
we
lord.
linger, then the drafts also go waste.
That's why, madam, begging apology, I could not.
Draft ferry
My lords. My lords, I am unable to collect it from the court.
Be
my
ready
lord.
with that amount. Don't spend that, so that in case the wife appears, the better sense prevails with the wife. She'll come here. Now she is not responding to the lawyer. Please also appreciate that. So then you keep
Last
that.
date, the date was fixed on 19th. She appeared in the family court.
He is not
ओहो
coming
सेटा कथा पड़िनी आगे कोठी अपेयर करछंती कोठी केस चलछि पचले एटा आंसर देबे
परिवा
बुझ परछनी तार किछ रिलेवेंस अछि त कहबे जेतु से फैमिली कोर्ट रे अपेयर करछि तनो हाई कोर्ट इज सफिशिएंट
Pandey,
My
your
lords.
appeal is the other one. Both the appeals are by you.
My lords.
Why two appeals? Nine has been rejected. Divorce has been allowed.
Both has been rejected.
Divorce has been allowed
My
and
lords.
9 has been rejected.
My lords. My unfortunate is, my lord, I'm begging apology. I could not collect this draft from your lordships.
No, it
brief.
can't be handed over to you. Unless the wife cooperates.
And I've informed him, but to his lawyer, and
So,
now he's submitted
Can we
comment for that. I have
expect,
not
can
informed.
we expect her here by Friday? So we wait for
My
3
lord,
days more.
to my information, I try to contact his neighbors, my lord. They told that his father is at Kim's hospital since last 3 months. And this lady is attending her and only coming to family court.
For information,
Last date she came
Yes, my
for,
lord.
we
Yes, my
have
lord.
giving evidence.
And my Lawrence
Okay,
friends
all
are
right,
like saying that
see,
he's
You make your endeavor.
22
Make your
तारीख
endeavor. If she is come, she comes here and we find there is no possibility of reunion,
my lords.
then this may be to the benefit of the mother and
My
child.
lords, time and again I try to convince his lawyer. No better
Absolutely.
option can
So we put
than
it on
this.
Friday as a last chance. This court find there is difficulty on the counsel for the appellant in both appeal in getting a contact with the. She is also a doctor.
My lords.
Is also a doctor. The appellant in both the appeals. There is, however, allegation from the side of the counsel for husband that she
May I
very well
propose one
appears in
thing,
the
my lord?
lower court proceedings taking place in the court at Baripada. Be that as it may, since there has been already deposit of a sum of rupees 14 lakhs to find a complete resolve in the involvement of the. See, there has been also development to the extent in bringing an affidavit in terms of the Rajneesh
Ignis versus Neha, my lord.
Therefore,
Rajneesh versus Neha.
it is better it is resolved finally.
May I propose one thing, my lord? Let's say may direct on Monday for personal affairs of the parties. I will intimate them that this is the last order passed by this honorable court.
Okay, Monday we are asking that. Friday we are asking for that, Friday.
My lord.
If he is at Bhubaneswar, he can very well come. You ask also your client to come.
My
And show your readiness, how far you can go. Have you gone through our judgment in 33 and the other appeal? Just Monday we have released the judgment. Have you gone through those two judgments?
No, my lord. Exactly, I have not gone through this.
It is court master. Keep the both the copies here with multiple copies. Go through both the judgments.
My lord.
That is 133 and the other is 2022 matter.
180, I think.
Paichandi, what a judgment Paichandi.
This order has not been published.
Okay, all right. Get through, sir. Okay, to find complete resolve. Looking to the development taken place here in this court while directing both the matters to be placed again on Friday. Also direct both the parties, the appellant and respondent, to appear in person on Friday, in court on Friday. Place the matter on Friday. Yes, court master, keep the drafts intact. Don't put it in this way. Put it a scratch cover re pure dekri seal kar deki rakho hai bhitere so that cover is
Well, I posted this to Friday. Friday.
yes suit is right. Yes, other matter release eta shunantu notice jaichi fresh notice nebe item 9 re
I already entered appearance, Mr.
he has already appeared.
Yes, my lord. They
Okay.
returned back thereafter.
Appear kale je ame take up hearing take up kari paribuni
My lord, so fresh matter.
delisted.
My lord, interim order was there, my lord.
Interim
That
order
may be-
achi.
Yes, ma'am.
Interim order to continue.
High low blast.
Yes, I'll come back within 5 minutes. Court master.
Fresh addition item 1.
Yes, item 1, anybody? Yes, any instruction?
Instruction ଆସିଛି ଏଟା କେସ୍ ଟା ସିବିଆଇ କେସ୍ ରେ ଇନଭଲ୍ଭ ଅଛି।
ତାହେଲେ affidavit file କରନ୍ତୁ।
ହଁ କରିଦବୁ।
State Council wants to bring affidavit indicating that the land involved herein is already entangled in a CBI posting. Let affidavit be filed with service of copy on the council for the petitioner. Matter be placed after 10 days. Yes, next.
Item number 2.
कौन इंक्वायरी हबो किए मरिगला पिटिशन फाइल हेलानी ट्रेन एक्सीडेंट बाहनगा
ବାହାନଗାରେ।
ये इंक्वायरी करिबा the petition involve following prayer considering the submissions this court find there is no possibility in entertaining such writ application. The writ petition stand disposed, however, with a direction, with a permission to the petitioner to bring complaint before the competent authority for their entering into appropriate inquiry, if any. Okay, with this observation, the writ petition stand disposed.
Item 3.
Annexure 5 is the representation that may be
Pardon?
disposed of. Annexure 5, taking into consideration of Annexure 3.
Annexure 3 has been referred by Annexure 5,
Yes, ma'am.
and thereafter also there is
No
development.
action has been taken by the authority.
Okay, prayer court करके it appears Annexure 3 grievance is already forwarded to the Tahsildar Jharsuguda for undertaking required exercise. It is through the writ petition it is alleged there has been no further development from the date of reference of the grievance since 7/2/23 as of now. Considering there is an inordinate delay in giving an outcome to the grievance petition, this court observed the Tahsildar Jharsuguda should give a lawful outcome to the annexure representation at annexure 4, also keeping in view the
Annexure 2 series
direction
and
in
3.
annexure 5.
Annexure 2 series and 3.
2 series
Report of
also taking into consideration the development through annexure 2 series.
Item 4.
Wait, please, my lords. Your lordship may kindly have a glance over the last order which your lordship passed on 24th of July, whereby your lordship directed me to take steps for withdrawal of the review application that was pending before the subordinate
So
court.
you have withdrawn that.
My lord, I filed a memo, but they have not been listing for different reasons
So
because
I
it's
will
an old
declare
case.
that,
It is deemed
that
to be-
application will be simply dropped.
Yes.
My lord, I have
And-
also,
And what is your grievance here?
my lord, like your lordship has already noted in several judgments in Koli Koli, how they have done it. It is what happened in the ROR, the father's name of my vendor was wrongly noted. And that is the only
That is
reason
the only
to,
ground.
that is the only reason.
So what will be done? The OSS case will be revived.
My lord, your lordship can direct
Your lordship
on the
can
basis of 87 Supreme Court, which your lordship have referred to on 24th July 2023. And I have quoted also, my lord. Your lordship may kindly come to page 11 of the writ petition. I have quoted the paragraph of the judgment of the Apex Court where it is said,
Page?
page 11, my lord, where I have quoted paragraph 22 at the bottom, my lord. The court may itself pass an order or give directions which the government or public authority should have passed or given had it properly and lawfully exercised its discretion. Half of the property has already been recorded in favor of the purchasers out of 200 decimals. Those were purchased by 2 other persons. I have purchased the rest 100. For me, my lord, they say that the father's name doesn't match, which was their mistake. So that is being the only thing Your lordship can also direct that the property to be recorded in the name of the petitioner.
That's right,
By-
but
By setting aside that order, my lord.
but is there any private party likely to be affected?
No, no, my lord,
No
nothing.
private, no
No,
private
no,
party likely
no.
to be affected.
The other persons have been recorded already.
So now this court's direction will be in the modification of the order in the 15B proceeding.
My lord, exactly, my lord. Setting aside that order, your lordship can direct them to prepare the name of the ROR in the name of the petitioner.
What is the foundation?
Foundation, my lord, the
Sell deed.
registered sell deed.
Sell deed.
Yes, my lord. Undisputedly, the registered sell deed. The other two persons who they have also.
Sell deed, Annexure 4.
Yes, my lord.
And
Not Annexure 4, my lord. That is.
Annexure 1.
Yes, my lord. Annexure 1.
Annexure 1.
Yes.
My lord. Annexure 4, the persons, other purchasers. They have got it, their land recorded.
Annexure 1 is the.
Annexure 1, my vendor purchased.
That was in 47. That was in 1946.
Yes.
My vendor purchased.
Your vendor.
My sell deed is at Annexure 3, my lord.
So it will be in terms of Annexure 3.
My lord, exactly.
Had the submission of respective counsels. Repeating in our following prayer. Factual background involved within. Petitioner claims recording of land schedule involved within. Hey, where do we find the land schedule? Annexure 3 end.
Yes, my lord. At
Annexure-
page 30.
Annexure 3 end, page 30. Herein. Having a foundation through having a trace, TRESS, trace through Annexure 1. It is alleged in the consideration process under section 15B of the Act, OSS Act. There has been illegal understanding of the provision of law as well as the claim of the petitioner therein. Sri Das Learned Counsel at this stage taking this court to a decision of Hon'Ble Appeals Court. In the case of so-and-so versus Shiva Prasad versus Durga Prasad and others.
Lord, that is different. That is
You
about-
also rely on this.
that also deemed acceptance because I filed a
That's
memo
right.
for withdrawal.
That's right.
That is deemed. I have
On
marked
the
it.
withdrawal.
Yes, my lord.
Sorry.
The other judgment, your lordship,
Relying on a decision page 10 person. Page 10 रे कौन reference ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି?
page 11.
11.
11 ରେ quote କରିଛନ୍ତି.
Reference is, my lord, 87 Supreme Court
Ah.
537 at page 10.
Bringing in reference to the case of comptroller,
Yes, my lord. Comptroller and Auditor General.
Ruhantu and Auditor General of India versus case Jagannathan. Reported in AR 1987 Supreme Court 537. Reading through paragraph 22 therein submits. For there is glaring mistake committed by the 15B authority. This court even has the power under Article 226 to give a direction to the competent authority in the manner of preparation of the record of right. Instead of remitting the matter to the competent authority for redoing the exercise. Okay, State Council, however, taking this court to the observations in the section 15B proceeding order impugned Annexure 6 page 40. Reading through the same attempted to satisfy the court in the validity of the same. There is, however, no dispute with regard to creation of right in favor of the petitioner through Annexure 3, having a foundation through Annexure 1. Considering the rival contentions of the parties, this court, on perusal of Annexure 1, finds the vendor of the petitioner herein had right title interest over the disputed property. through annexure 3 herein, this court again finds there has been transfer of such property by way of a registered sale deed. It is in the circumstance and for the existence of the sale deed as of now remaining unchallenged in any other legal forum, this court finds the petitioner's right over the disputed property cannot be disturbed. It is here considering the effect of the judgment referred to this court find through para 22. The Honorable Appeals Court has come to observe as follows. At this stage, examining the request of the petitioner vis-a-vis the objection herein and the observation of the learned consultation, Commissioner Consultation and Settlement Odisha, this court find there has been illegal adjudication of the matter in as much as there is no proper consideration on the effect of the transfer of right in favor of the petitioner by virtue of annexure 3. Considering the impugned order mechanical one and taking cue from the judgment so and so supra Controller and Auditor General of India supra, this court find remitting the matter for redoing the exercise by the commissioner will be futile and wastage of time. For the authority given to the reed courts under the aforesaid judgment, this court interfering in the impugned order annexure 6. Running page 40 onwards in RP case 229 of 12, setting aside the same, direct the Tahsildar Bhubaneswar for recording of the disputed land in favor of the petitioner herein, strictly in terms of annexure 3, by bringing out corrected record of right at least within a period of 1 month from the date of communication of order. Before parting with the case, this court find there is another issue involved herein. Before parting at the top parata. Before entering into the into adjudication of the on the impugned order herein, this court find there is a technical obstruction through annexure 7, as there is already involvement of an application at the instance of petitioner registered as miscase 151 of 2015 in the modification of the impugned order herein. This court here find even though the application was filed on 29/1/16, application at annexure 7, there has been no progress shown by the competent authority as of now. It is this court record here the submission of Sri Das that in spite of an application
Memo
filed before competent authority for withdrawal of the memo, for withdrawal of the not pressing the said application, the memo is not acted upon as of now. Considering the effort of the petitioner before the competent authority, desiring to not to press the miscase 151 of 2016, taking cue from a decision of Honorable Apex Court in the case of Shiva Prasad versus Durga Prasad and others, reported in
AIR 1975
AR Nadegiri SCC Daba 1975
1 SCC 405.
405. This court feels it appropriate to declare the proceeding by miscase 151 of 16 dropped. On consent of party, the case is taken up for final hearing. Rest observations.
My lord may also refer to the plot number, hall plot, khata plot that is at page.
Schedule notes through
schedule टा तांको order रे भी अच्छी my lord. May kindly find it out at page 41 at the top. हाल खाता number.
Page 41 ର schedule ଟା ଦେଇଦବା ତାହେଲେ।
Sir, at the top, हाल खाता number 1222.
Page 41 ର one serial 1 ରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଅଛି।
Yes, my lord.
Serial 1 ରେ ଯୋଉଟା
Yes,
ଅଛି,
my lord.
ହେଲା ସେଇଟା ଦେଇଦବ schedule property।
ସେଇ ଖାତାରେ ତ ଖାଲି ନାଁଟା ବଦଳିବ
ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ଭେଣ୍ଡର ଜାଗାରେ। My lord, obliged.
item 5,
ଖାତାରେ ଖାଲି ନାଁ ବଦଳିବ,
ଖାଲି
ଖାତା
ନାଁ
କଣ,
ବଦଳିବ।
ମାନେ record of right ଟା ସେଇ property ର
ସେଇ
ହେଇଯାଇଛି।
property ସବୁ same ଅଛି।
Okay, bringing out a record of right, fresh record of right only in the change
By
of
changing
the
the
party's name, but in consonance with the cell deed at annexure 3.
my lord. On the basis of
With the vendee's name appearing in the cell deed, in the
Well,
cell deed annexure 3.
my lord, obliged.
ଏଇଟାକୁ report କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଦିଟା issue ଏଥିରେ
Yes,
decide ହେଲା।
ଦିଟା ହେଲା।
ଦିଟା issue decide ହେଲା। ତେଣୁ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖିବା local judgment କାମ କରିବ।
ସେ ଯୋଉ 75 SC ସେଟା ତା ଦେହରେ ସେ portion ଟା ବି ଅଛି highlight କରିଛି ଯୋଉଟା
କୋଉ ପାରା କୁହନ୍ତୁ? ସେ ଉପରେ ଯୋଉଟା କଲନି କି 75 ର ସେ ପାରାଟାକୁ ଇଏ କରିଦବ। ଅଛି green color
paragraph
ହେଇଛି।
12 paragraph 12
Green color
yes
ହେଇଛି
yes
para 12
yes my lord
para 12
para
ହେଲା para 12 which reads as follows କରିଦବ, ତାପରେ decision ହବ।
obliged.
draft କରିକି ଦେଖେଇବ। Right, item 5.
item 5,
In this case, I am challenging the order dated 1/5/2023 passed by the Tahsildar madam. That is a conversion order. Passed,
8A,
madam,
section 8A,
passed in a mutation case.
mutation case. No, mutation ସେମାନେ normally record କରନ୍ତି ସେଗୁଡାକୁ mutation case ବୋଲି।
Madam,
Is it a proceeding 8A or not?
I have no knowledge, madam.
Huh?
Without implementing me as party.
Oh, that is your ground.
Madam.
Question is whether it is an exercise of 8A or mutation exercise.
8A
Kind order sheet.
OLR Act ହେଇଛି।
OLR Act ହେଲେ 8A ହବ।
8A ହବ।
8A ହେଲେ appeal ଅଛି।
appeal
Appeal is there.
ତ go raise an appeal.
Liberty.
Yes, prisoner, since has a statutory remedy of appeal, seeks withdrawal of the writ application in order to bring statutory appeal. Okay, with the liberty, repression stand disposed. This court, however, observe in the event there is already limitation crept in the event petitioner brings an appeal on the grounds stated herein, at least within 10 days hence, the appeal will be decided on its own merit without entering into limitation aspect.
Status quo be maintained because
Status-
without
ଆପଣ ମୋ judgment ପଢୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ଏ ସବୁ submission କରୁଛନ୍ତି। I have already delivered a judgment, report କରିଛନ୍ତି କି ନାହିଁ Mr. Das ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି। I have already heard what will be the position of order of the lower authority in case of statutory appeal. That is automatic stay.
ସେଟା reported already.
It is reported.
Already
probably.
reported.
ହବା କଥା, small order, but it's a very important order helping the High Court in reducing the cases flowing to High Court. Every case filed under the Revenue Act, everybody is coming, sir, there is no stay power. High Court, let the High Court grant stay. So I have clarified that position. Entertaining appeal, entertaining revision, position of the land, pre the impugned order shall be maintained. Yes. के पढ़ापढ़ी କରନ୍ତୁ, କେହି ଦେଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ସିଧା
On behalf of Mr. Sutar, my lord,
ଶୁଭୁନି।
on behalf of Mr. P.R. Sutar, my lord, may I permit?
Pardon?
On behalf of Mr. P.R. Sutar, my lord.
ହଁ, yes, କରନ୍ତୁ।
The so much proceeding has been initiated against the petitioner cancelling the ROR and recording the name of the state government, my lord. The petitioner was a purchased the land.
Private party here.
No,
Is there any private party? No, it's a contest between state.
States, my lord. Your lordship has passed the similar order.
Private party ନାହାନ୍ତି।
In the allaying of the matter or rejection of the matter? In the
No,
allaying
no,
of
they
the
have not.
matter or rejection? Allaying.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Here, this is the same allegation.
Yes,
He
yes.
is not accepting.
Yes.
Right.
Item 7,
ଖୁଣ୍ଟିଆଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଲେଖିବନି, ଓକିଲ ନାଁ ଲେଖିଦେଇ କରିଦବ। Yes. Item 7. What is annexure 3, Mr. Ponda? Have you gone through?
Yes, yes.
Okay, there is already instruction by the yes, come to annexure 2. Petition quote kar diyo, prayer. It appears on the complaint of the petitioner, page 19. There is already a referral of the matter by the sub-collector Jaswal to the Tahsildar Darpana since 24/2/23. Finding such application is long pending, consideration is long pending. This court in the disposal of the writ application direct the Tahsildar Darpana to give a lawful disposal to the complaint by the page 19 and 20 hearing, completing entire exercise within 3 months, also in the involvement of the party likely to be affected. Yes.
item 8,
Item 8, my CRP is pending, ma'am. CRP is pending, ma'am.
Pending. Okay, CRP number achi?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
111.
It a fresh
Okay.
admission of
Fresh admission.
fresh admission of the CRP. 111 of 2021 pending on the file of additional commissioner settlement and consolidation forum.
item 9,
Others matters are same, my lord.
Same.
SRP.
SRP.
It's a batch case, it's a 9 টা বিষয়. No, 9.
I'm not writing. I'm
9 you are not there. 8 ରେ ଗୋଟେ batch ଅଛି, ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ order ରେ ଗଲା.
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
9 ରେ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି? ଏଠି କଣ ଭୁଲ ଲେଖରେ correction ପାଇଁ କରିଛନ୍ତି? Annexure 3 pending ଅଛି. ହେଲା?
Pending ଅଛି।
Annexure 3 directed to be disposed of by Tahsildar Brahmagiri, OP number 24. This court has not expressed any opinion about them. Yes.
item 10,
Please, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, here in this case, the petition that there was an allegation against the petitioner that he has encroached the government land as at annexure 9, annexure 2, page number 9. However, the Tahsildar and the Borapalli executive officer NSC is restraining the petitioner to do his own construction in his own land.
What happened? You had come earlier to this court.
Yes, my
and
lord.
This court permitted you to
Raise liberty, granted liberty, my lord. Granted liberty.
Then thereafter, what step you have taken?
I have filed objection, my lord.
Annexure 4.
Yes, my lord. Annexure 4 is my objection.
Annexure 4 is a Tahsildar application to Tahsildar under OPLE. Then again, how this matter has come here?
My lord, I have come for a permission of this court to do my construction in my own land.
But in the pending of the consideration on Annexure 4.
No, they
Is it
have not.
possible?
They have not considered it, my lord.
No, may not be, but a proceeding must have been initiated. So unless Annexure 4 is given an outcome, you can't go ahead with construction.
Lordship, kindly direct. I am not constructing on the land in question 1258 plot number. I am intending to construct in my own land.
So this has nothing to do with Annexure 4.
No, my lord.
This
The
submission of Sri Rathol and the council that their hearing doesn't affect the outcome in Annexure 4. Okay. Director issuing notice, refugees be filed. Refugees as above for you. Be filed by day after tomorrow. Notice we issued, fix its alternative date. Municipality is involved.
My lord.
Municipality is involved. Take notice.
Private party is not involved.
Municipality.
Yes, my lord.
Private party composition.
Obligation.
item 11,
Matter be listed immediately after appearance of the contesting party.
If I may please, your lordship. Your lordship, the petitioner had applied for renewal of his trade license.
Renewal of trade license.
Again, before the CMC.
So you have already got a license.
Yes, your lordship.
Where is the renewal application?
Renewal application, your lordship, is in the provisional license is in annexure 8. The last trade license is in annexure 7, your lordship.
Renewal is where?
Yes, your lordship.
Annexure 10.
Annexure 8, your lordship, after payment of the statutory dues for renewal, the provisional license has been granted.
is given,
Yes, your lordship.
but
Page
trade-
51.
final license is not given.
Final license has
For
not.
that, annexure 10 is pending.
Yes, your lordship.
Okay, prayer court, the court, this court, as this court find, there is already development in the matter of renewal of license by the on deposit by Dhaneshwar E and in grant of a provisional license by Dhaneshwar 9. This court, Dhaneshwar 9, deposital Dhaneshwar E and provisional license by Dhaneshwar 9.
If I may be permitted,
Case
your
for
lordship,
direction.
annexure 8 is the provisional license.
8 is the deposit,
8 is
9
the-
is the provisional license.
No, your lordship, 9 is the deposit, 8 is the provisional license.
9
Page
is the
50
deposit.
Yes, your lordship. Page 51, your lordship, 8, it is the provisional
Okay,
license.
okay, 9 is the deposit and 8 being the provisional license. All right. This court find a case requiring direction to the grievance officer from Commissioner, Kotter Municipal Corporation, OP number so and so, for giving a final outcome to the request of the petitioner by Dhaneshwar Bank. In the process, disposing the writ application, we will go direct opposite party number so and so to give a final outcome on the request of the petitioner involving renewal of the trade license of the petitioner for the period 13/4/23 to 12/4/2028 by giving appropriate exercise at least within a period of 3 weeks from the date of communication of the order.
Much obliged. Your lordship, if I may be permitted, the direction may be issued to all the opposite parties as
Pardon?
the direction may be issued to all the opposite parties.
All the opposite party can have.
Kind of section 617 hisabre, commissioner is the competent authority
Okay,
to
okay.
grant the license.
Taking also in the aid of any other competent authority required for the purpose. OP number so and so, in the aid of any other competent authority for whose assistance is required in such.
Urgent certified copy.
Item 12.
Much obliged, your lordship.
The mutation case is pending before the opposite party number 2, my lord.
Yes, a mutation case disposal direction. But in the involvement of party likely to be affected
Obviously.
within 3 months of the date of communication. Both the cases same.
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 All right. Yes.
Item 13.
Yes, disposal of demarcation case. Disposal of demarcation case, provided there is no lawful obstruction in the involvement of party likely to be affected. Completing such exercise within a period of 2.5 months. Right.
Item 14.
Annexure 2 is pending before opposite party number 2.
Okay, Anessa?
2.
2 is directed to be disposed. Before OP number 2?
2.
Okay, 2 months.
Item 15.
Here also annexure, one is pending.
Annexure 1, page 11, my lord.
Before OP?
Before the collector Bhatrak, opposite party number 2.
OP?
Opposite party number 2.
Okay, yala, OP 2, annexure 1. Yes.
Item 16.
16, my lord. Petitioner applied for the certified copy of the ROR during Khata number
Annexure 2
432.
establishes petitioner as a pending copy application. Before OP number?
OP number 4, your lordship.
OP
OP number 4, Tahsildar Raghunathpur.
Okay, OP 4 thus directed to give a outcome to the copy application by Dhaneshwar 2 series by completing enter exercise within 7 days of the communication of order, 3 copy of order. Annexure 4 is pending.
My lord, annexure 4, my lord, is pending. Opposite party number 3, my lord.
Okay, without expression of any opinion, prayer for annexure 4. Who will decide OP number?
OP number 3, my lord.
2.
3.
Or 3. Yes. Okay. Three months for you. Actually, important in church. Yes.
Item 18.
Survey settlement matter.
It is a covered matter.
It is a covered matter and I have enclosed the copy for annexure 4.
Page 61.
Me lord. 54.
Item 19.
My lord, Narottam Ratha's case, my lord's order.
Narottam,
My lord.
ଏଥିରେ କଣ ଆପଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ନଉନାହାନ୍ତି?
Yes, my lord.
ଦରଖାସ୍ତ ରିସିଭ୍ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି?
My lord, my lord.
All right, yes.
Item 19 and 25 is similar, my lord.
25 also similar?
Similar, my lord.
All right. Mark କରିକି ରଖନ୍ତୁ 19 and 25.
Aye.
Right.
Obliged.
Item 20.
May I
Please, why proceeding will be declared bad?
In the three grounds, miss. The collector has acted on a wrong provision. Second is the person who has complained, according to the act, he is not competent.
No, question here is, if you can raise such objection there or not?
May your lordship.
You are the petitioner?
No, I am
Okay, just 1 minute, wait.
Very well, we can raise.
So you raise it, he will consider that objection. Why High Court interfering at this stage?
Because for Sarpanch, he will get detracted in his works. A person who is not competent enough, he has filed a case, and
so there is no adjudication.
25(1)(b) is not attracted.
Mr. Nanda, there is no adjudication by the original authority. A proceeding is pending there. Why should he come to High Court? कौन कहुचंदी आपण?
Your lordship,
Appearance देबे?
I have filed my appearance on 18/8/2023, your lordship.
Appearance काहे एथे तो नाही?
आसी नथियो सेटा मु वकाला नाम फाइल करिछि.
कौन कहुचन सेटा
Your
कौन
lordship, that is GP election case number 8 of 2022 that is pending, your lordship. Let her appear, your lordship, before the collector.
Election case.
Yes, page 30 he has enclosed the notice.
Your lordship, kindly supply the copy, your lordship. I have not received the copy.
Now copy दे दियंतु. Yes, I am permitting you. Bring the objection there. He will first decide on the maintainability, then to proceed.
Maintainability as well as whether I will come under the 25(1) because 3 childs also I am
maintainability. Yes, this revision is brought only. Aguru High Court को आस्तेले होते?
मु आसेनी.
The opposite party 5 has been.
I have no knowledge.
Your lordship has directed to the appear before the your lordship district magistrate collector Kalahandi, and that is pending, your lordship. She has, your lordship, 3 child.
Okay. Petition involved the following prayer. Considering submission of Sinanda on the entertainability of the GP election case 8 of 22, this court find petition is filed at the threshold of service of a notice in such election dispute. For the nature of dispute herein, this is no stage to entertain such disputes here in High Court. In this circumstance, this court find the writ petition is premature at this stage. In the disposal of writ petition for its prematureness at this stage, this court permit the petitioner to bring objection on the grounds raised herein before the collector and district magistrate Kalahandi undertaking GP election case number 8 of 22, at least within 7 days hence, with copy, service of copy to the election.
Date is fixed on 1st of September.
Pardon?
Date is fixed to 1st of September.
So you bring on the next date of posting?
Next date.
On the next date of posting on 1st of September.
Yes.
With service of copy to the petitioner therein. After providing scope of objection to the petitioner therein at least 7 days. As a first step, the collector and district magistrate Kalahandi shall consider the objection of the petitioner and pass order on the issue involved therein, before proceeding on the merit involved therein.
Janaki
Kanto Mahapatra and Associates.
Yes.
Kebe file करचंदी वकालत?
18/8/2023.
Already appeared filing वकालत नामा since 18/8. तांका नाटा भी लिखितो Office to annex the वकालत नामा in the brief.
What read copy te
read copy तांको request करिवे ना हमको हमें कौन direction दो बेटे दे दो तो copy तांको.
Let's add only add only 1 line I pray on the point of maintainability. One line I pray on point of objection on the point of maintainability.
I don't mention here. You bring that in your application, you will definitely understand it's a collector.
Deep problems.
Item 21.
May I please, your lordship?
Please.
Your lordship, a revision petition bearing SRP number.
In the SRP, whether notice is completed or it is pending for fresh admission even.
No, your lordship, it has not been taken up even once on the point of admission also.
Not taken up once even.
No, your
Okay,
lordship.
fresh admission and disposal. Hala. Fresh admission within 1 week and disposal within 8 weeks at least, 8 months at least. But
Obliged, your
providing
lordship.
opportunity to the party likely to be affected. Yes.
Item 22.
May I please, your lordship? Petitioner pays to prepare the sheet application for a direction to the opposite party number 3 to record the land in her favor internally on the ground that she purchased the land on 3rd July.
Under what jurisdiction?
My lord.
Under what jurisdiction? What is the provision of law requiring High Court to direct for registration of a property?
No, my lord, so far my grievance before my lord is that I purchased this land at the later stage of the settlement operation during the draft Khatian, my lord, not final stage.
So who is declining registration?
No, opposite part number 3, my lord.
Where is your application?
No, I have not filed after purchase. I will.
Then file, bring application, let him reject, thereafter will come. Withdraw Karandu.
My lord, if my lord will record my submission, it will be easier to file a petition.
Petitioner as appears. Okay, represent the following prayer. As appears, petitioner without endeavoring before the competent authority has directly approached this court for the opinion of this court. In the first hand, petitioner should approach competent authority for getting the relief involved herein.
Opposite party 3, my lord.
In this situation, I don't indicate. Yes, in this situation, the requisition is not entertainable. Dismissed as not dismissed as not entertainable. However, liberty with the petitioner to approach competent authority.
My lord.
Item 23.
May I please, my lord? Similarly, in persons to Annexure 3, I have ventilated my grievance. That is Annexure 4, my lord, before the collector, Jaspur, my lord.
Yes, Annexure 4. Prayer put for the Annexure 4. Is it a public body?
No, my lord. The opposite party number issue work order in favor of the OP number 6, my lord.
Okay. अरे आंसर टा सांग नो कहीं को आप कौन बुझिले कहले मु कौन पचारली
Pardon, my lord. Your lordship asked me
the
question.
authority who is to work out is it a public body or a private body? ଆପଣ ଚିଠିଟା ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି managing director of Megha Engineering and Infrastructure Limited. Is it a public body or private body?
Private.
Private ହେଲେ read petition କେମିତି entertainable ହବ?
My lord, the OP number 1 to 5, they have issued work order in favor of the OP
Might
number.
be.
My lord.
But you are then you write to them.
My lord. And OP number 6.
So you write to them.
Already I have written.
Where is that?
My lord, Annexure 4, your lordship may kindly page. Page 34.
Okay.
34, my lord.
Prayer quote करके Annexure 4 page 34 repentation
My lord.
directed to be disposed of by collector and district magistrate Jaspur. Giving lawful disposal involving party likely to be affected within 2 months from the date of communication. Yes.
Item 24.
My lord, in this case, the school management, although land is available for the school, they are going to construct the butcher land, my lord, for which you have protested before the authority, my lord. The opposite
So application Annexure 4 is still pending.
my lord.
Prayer quote करके Annexure 4 since pending before collector Maharvansh OP number so and so. The collector along with BDO OP number so and so are directed to jointly inquire into the allegation therein and give an outcome to the complaint at Annexure 4, also in the involvement of the institution likely to be affected by completing entire exercise within period of 2 months from the date of communication of order.
My lord, I have filed
Progress in the development, if any, in the meantime, shall however be subject to ultimate outcome on Annexure 4. Yes.
25.
25, sorry.
Item 26.
I
please, lordship. Releasing of Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, my lord, in the year 22-23. My repentation pending.
Annexure 2 is pending.
Yes, my lord.
All right, prayer court calling annexure 2 since pending before CD, Chief District Agriculture Officer, OP number?
OP number 3, my lord.
3. Yes. Is directed to 2 months recovery. Also take into consideration the grounds in the writ application. Copy of writ along with copy of order. 2 months time.
Section 27.
My lord, covered by your lordship's order, man. The consequential order. Consequential order. Yes, I have supplied one.
About same order. It is annexure so same. Annexure
Same, my lord. Same, my lord.
Same.
First again.
All right.
Item 28.
Item 28, pardon, Lordship, I am through virtual mode.
Yes.
Yeah, plead, Lordship. Lordship, the petitioner is praying for an
early disposal means if there is sufficiency of notice in SRP.
The matter is yet to be admitted. Page number 15 may kindly.
Or not yet admitted, all right. Considering there is long pendency of SRP. SRP number kete?
93 of 2019.
93 of 2019. This court direct the competent authority to process for admission of this matter at least within a period of 10 days. And as a consequence of service of notice, also to give lawful outcome to such proceeding in the involvement of parties likely to be affected at least within a period of 9 months.
Item 29.
May I please your lordship? Annexure 4 and 5 is pending with the Tahsildar, my lord.
4 and 5 both are pending.
Yes, my lord.
It is in person କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
ନାଇଁ କନସର୍ନ କରୁନ ଅଛି ମୋ ନିଜ ଘରର କେସଟା
In person is.
in person କରୁଛି ଯେ
4 and 5 pending କରୁଛନ୍ତି 4 ତ ହଉଛି encroachment case.
ନା ସରି 5 ଟା is pending, my lord. Annexure 5
5 pending କଣ ବିଷୟ କଣ OLR?
ନା ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ କଣ ଅପଲୋଡ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ମୋର ରେକର୍ଡ ଅଫ ରାଇଟ ଟା ଯୋଉଟା କନଭର୍ସନ ହେଲା that has not been uploaded.
5 and 6 considering pendency before OP number
2, my lord.
2. No, collector is OP number
1
and 2.
2 is the competent authority to
OP number 2 is directed to give a lawful outcome to the repentation and ST6 hearing by completing entire exercise in the event of necessity of entering into appropriate inquiry in the involvement of petitioner and person likely to be affected by completing entire exercise within a period 2 months.
May I pray with your lordship permission? A small period may be fixed because a small period may be fixed because a post office is running because of they're not uploading the website.
1.5 months. All right, yes. It is in person also.
Item 30.
May I please? Item 30, change of my status of land from Dakhal Sattva to Sthitiban pursuant to the government circular. Government circular is very clear. Annexure 2. Pursuant to Annexure 2, I have made an application Annexure 4. Annexure 2 is, my lord, for the district of undivided.
4 is pending.
My lord.
Yes.
Prayer court
Yes, 29.
so 4 since
Taking into
pending
consideration of Annexure 2.
is directed to be disposed of by OP
4, my lord.
OP 4, but keeping in view the development through Annexure 2
Annexure 2.
by completing entire exercise
That is the government circular.
at least within a period of 2 months from the date of communication.
Okay.
Each of the purpose. Yes.
Item 31.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
My lord, the petitioner is the elected Sarpanch of Biru Gram Panchayat. The defeated candidate, namely Abanikanta Deuri and Akshay Pradhan, they made a allegation before the collector, that is Annexure 1, that the present petitioner has 2 wives and 3 children, my lord.
Right, it is allegation against you.
My lord, instead of filing the
So
election,
what is your request here?
my lord, I have filed a representation, that is
What is the scope for representation?
my lord, the collector issued the notice to the
Notice,
president.
so you filed your objection.
I have filed my objection, my lord.
Right, then
In the objection, I specifically about that, kindly direct the authority for conducting the DNA test, my lord. I have no more than 2 children and a
Essentially, it
wife.
will be a proceeding under 26.
Right.
Yes. My lord.
So he will take decision as
Yes, yes.
desired or as required. Why
Yes.
should High Court, Read Court will give a direction?
My lord, now the under Annex 3, my lord, collector has issued a notice to the present
Annex
petitioner,
3 କହିଲେ page ବି କହିବେ.
page 19, my lord. Annex
That is
3
the
page-
show cause notice.
No, no, କାହିଁକି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ତେଣୁ ଉପରୋକ୍ତ ବ୍ୟବସ୍ଥା ମତେ ଓଡିଶା ଗ୍ରାମ ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ ସଂଶୋଧନ
Right,
ଆଇନ
he is a so cause notice.
Yes.
ଆପଣ କାହିଁକି ଅଯୋଗ୍ୟ ଘୋଷଣା କରା
ସେ notice ଟା
So,
ସେୟା କରାଯିବ,
I
ସେ
have-
କହିଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଘୋଷଣା କରାଯିବ ଅଯୋଗ୍ୟ।
And yes,
ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଅଯୋଗ୍ୟ କାହିଁକି ନ
My
ହେବେ? You bring your objection as
Sachoti.
requirement.
70% of this notice he has already submitted his so cause. So a lawful decision has to be
It is
taken.
lawful decision.
Yes, my lord. I have filed a till then.
And Mr. Nayak, I make it clear,
My lord.
there is no scope for DNA test with these bodies.
My lord.
You are approaching wrongly. So take consultation of senior counsel. या ପାଇଁ କଣ କରାଯିବ? Collector 26 ରେ DNA test ର direction, collector କଣ civil court?
ମାନେ collector.
So how are you making such prayer there? So find out what are the options available in this stage. Withdraw କରନ୍ତୁ.
My lord, I have filed a representation. My prayer is to consider the representation, giving opportunity of hearing to the present.
Absolutely, ଦିଆହବ. 26 is a court proceeding. ଦିଆଯିବ. No direction is necessary. You are unnecessarily anticipating. Your aim is somewhere else, we understand. So find out what is the option available.
My lord, only my lord, I my
Withdraw କରିବେ ନା dismiss କରିବେ?
My lord, here my lord, I have came before your.
It is a writ application having following prayer. From annexure 1, it is fine. There is
Only
already a
annexure
complaint to declare
4 taku dispose of karo.
the petitioner hearing to unfit to hold such post, following such development and entertaining such complaint. As appears, the competent authority has already issued notice by annexure 2 and 3. Further pursuant to receipt of such notice, it appears by annexure 4, petitioner has already submitted his objection. Considering the proceeding is required to be adjudicated under provision of section 26 of the OGP Act, there is no necessity of giving any further direction intended herein. Disposing the writ application, this court observe there shall be disposal of the proceeding involved strictly in terms of the section 26 of the OGP Act. Okay. Next.
Item 32.
32, my lord. The petitioner is residing a small piece of land since the present petitioner is residing with a small piece of land since last 50 years, my lord. His representation for allotting the land in its
Annexure
favor.
3, any development?
No development, my lord. That is pending.
Prayer court karo annexure 3.
In the similar circumstances, my lord, pass.
Adjacent land to?
My lord.
Adjacent land ହେଲେ ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଲେନି ସେ କପିଟା ମତେ କାହିଁ ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି? ମୋର order ତ?
My lord. In similar.
ବାରି land, ଦାଣ୍ଡ land, side land ସବୁ adjust ହବ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Adjust ହବ? ଆଚ୍ଛା, ଅଧିକାରୀଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖଉନାହାନ୍ତି ମତେ କାହିଁ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି? ତାଙ୍କୁ ନୁହଁ। ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଠି ଦରଖାସ୍ତ କରିଛନ୍ତି।
I have submitted my representation there. That is pending.
Representation ଦେଲେ ଏଇଟା ଦେଲେନି?
ଏଇଟା ଏବେ।
ଏଇଟା ଏବେ ଆସିଲେ ମତେ ଦେଖେଇଲେ କଣ ହବ?
ସେଠି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
Similar circumstances, my lord, pass the order.
ସେଠି ଯାଇ ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ। Considering prayer court କରି ଆଣନ୍ତୁ। Considering annexure 3 is pending. With OP number?
OP number 2, my lord.
2. OP number 2. This court in disposal of writ petition direct to OP number 2 give a lawful disposal to annexure 3 while also keeping in view the direction of this court appearing to be in similar proceedings in WPC 14950 of 23 and by completing the entire exercise within a period of 3 months till a decision is taken, status quo in respect of the disputed land be maintained. Let the petitioner serve copy of order of this court along with the copy of the order dated 11/7/23 in WPC 14950 of 23 for consideration of OP number 2.
This case is there till then no pursuit action.
ଡାକିଲି status quo ରହିବ land ର ବୋଲି ଆହୁରି till then no pursuit. ପ୍ରବଳ ପଇସା ପକେଇଛି client ଆଉ ତେଣୁ ପୁରା anxiety ଭିତରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି। Admission ହେଇନି?
fresh admission.
Okay, fresh admission.
Item 34.
May I please, your lordship. Well, the petitioner challenged the notice of the executive officer municipality at annexure 7 page 29 Miller by the letter. The executive officer has directed to return the certificate of land issued under the Jaga mission to the petitioner 1 year back.
You have given an objection or not?
This is the notice Miller to this is not notice.
Right. Notice for eviction he jaichi.
Yes.
So there is no adjudication before this notice.
No, Miller.
So you bring an objection. I'll grant status quo. Let him take a decision on your objection. So उल्टाटा कहीं କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ objection ଦେଇକିରି ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି court କୁ
ସେଇଥିରେ direction ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତ 10 days ଭିତରେ return କରିବା ପାଇଁ
ନା ଦେଖିଲେ ଏ letter କୁ କିଏ believe କରିବ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଲେ 29 page କୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଉପରେ କଣ ତାରିଖ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଦେଖିଲେ
ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ on the first day I also indicated that Miller.
At the end କଣ date ଅଛି
16/8/2020
20 କିନ୍ତୁ ଚିଠି ହେଇଛି 16/8/2023 ଆଜ୍ଞା ये चिट्ठी को बिलीव करिवो all right considering petitioners approach this court on the threshold of the notice of eviction considering the petitioner's serious allegation that there has been no adjudication on such issue before the eviction order is passed this court feels it appropriate to dispose the writ application permitting the petitioner to bring a detailed objection involving his claim over such property before the municipality council OP number so at least within 10 days. In the event the petitioner is in possession of the land, involved in possession of land, page 29 the plot number, khata number, Moja. As of now, status quo in respect of the disputed land be maintained at least for a period of 1.5 months. Within which period there shall be outcome on the objection of the petitioner, but also in the with the provision of personal hearing to the petitioner. आरो केसटा कोन सेया
सेम सिमिलर
ये पानी महारा ऊपर सब काई की रहिचंती आपण
ले एटा पानी महारा थिला साबक रे किंतु बर्तमान हाल ले सेटा बगायत दोई घर बारी सब एमती हेई जाईची
ओके ताले ऑब्जेक्शन टा दियंतु डिटेल विथ मटेरियल प्रूफ
माने
oblige कर दे 1.5 months 2 months.
Item 35.
35 lordship this order covered by judgment lordship Narottam Rathan lordship. All the matters are 3 or same.
35 ना yes.
आपन को ऑर्डर जोटा ता परे
अच्छी दे दो लागी जो मो ऑर्डर टा दियो
lordship
दे दो से लाइन पे कपड़े जो नरोत्तम रत्न. Yes, 36.
Item 36.
15B of the settlement act is challenged. The revisional order.
15B.
15B.
Private party अछंती.
आज्ञा.
अछंती.
आज्ञा.
Notice कर दे.
Here, my lord, without making or me a party to the
Notice
proceedings.
करछि ब्रा.
आज्ञा.
आउ कोन कहबे?
नहीं. Interim, no record be permitted. He has directed for correction of record. That may be.
काई मिस केस अछि आपण देखिले?
मिस केस अछि मो.
ना नहीं अमेंडमेंट हे गलानी हाई कोर्ट रूल्स रे बड़ बड़ वकील छिडा ले मिस केस.
ना ना मिस केस अछि. सर मिस केस फाइल कर.
अछि मिस केस. पैसा फेरे देबे क्लाइंट को स्टे पिटिशन फाइल करना हती तणु सेति पे जो पैसा नै छन
Friday. Day after tomorrow.
along with मिस केस if any. आज फाइल कर दन जाय की बस की संग संग. Next.
Item 37.
Item 37 lordship. During
Yes.
the pending
Press admission.
lordship.
Press admission.
There is a judgment of your lordship.
Okay, all right.
Item 38.
38 the similar order my page 57.
Page
57. Survey settlement the so Samput.
57 रे मो ऑर्डर अछि.
आज्ञा.
All right. एटी आनेसर 6 ए केस रे भी
ना एथरे होची 7 सेथरे होची 6.
ए केस रे 7 हैना देखो सुवा कहबे ना सेटा.
Item 40.
item 39.
39 कौन असुविधा करछन से तमरो?
हाँ ना 39.
हाँ. Yes,
May I please,
39.
Lordship, kindly see page, annexure 3, page 50.
Annexure
3, page 50. There is a election program for Pani
Yes.
Panchayat election. This
Yes,
starts
पाँच
from
सात है।
7:30.
5 7 है
Yes, my lord.
ना हाँ हेला
5-7.
15
The- on
7
the-
रे सब
on-
तो
on
सरी
15
जाइए
Next page, your lordship may see, they have stayed, the authority stayed the election. Your lordship has not directed for any stay. After election process has started, they have stayed it.
Where is the order? Where is the order in WPC?
The next page, your lordship may see, page 54. Starts from page 53. Your lordship issued notice in that case in some other ground on some page 54.
हाँ yes, election if any shall remain subject to why?
How can stayed the election?
ଆମେ intimate କରିଦଉଛୁ ଆମେ intimate କରିଦଉଛୁ last occasion ବି ଗୋଟେ ଥିଲା Mr. Panda was there, he has intimated.
Monday ଆଣୁଛି ଏ matter.
Last also,
Monday matter ଆଣୁଛି ଏ ଭିତରେ ତା କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଏଟା recall କରିଦବ.
last also I have instructed to go ahead with the election bill.
They are stating
Despite that-
written, we cannot buy.
ସେ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି.
They are not doing anything.
Your lordship may direct his personal affairs.
ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ କ୍ୱାସ୍ କରିଦବା କି?
better ହବ.
କ୍ୱାସ୍ କରିଦବା better.
Since there is no stay,
हाँ नहीं I will take reference of my order.
yes.
And in that view, there is no stay of the election. This is
So he can proceed.
innocuous, unnecessary order.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଏବେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଏବେ କଣ ହବ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ ସିନା ଏହା ବିଚାର କରିଦେଲେ
My lord.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଧରନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଏଇଟା କ୍ୱାସ୍ କରିଦେବି
My lord.
ଆଉ 15/7 ହେଇପାରିବ?
No, I would date is when they will fix another date.
So they has to bring
Another.
a fresh notification.
since there is no stay, yes.
So that you were to suggest.
My lord.
ନହେଲେ ଏଠି ଆମେ ଏଇଟା କ୍ୱାସ୍ କରିଦବୁ ସେ ସେଠି ଅନେକ
No, they have
ବସିବେ,
to
ଆଉ
fix
କଣ?
another date. Your lordship may, your lordship can
Yes,
fix.
all right. Had the submission of respective councils. Considering limited nature of dispute involved herein. On consent of parties, the matter is taken up for final hearing at the admission stage. Sri Senapati learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, taking this court to the development through Annexure 3. Page 50 of the brief contains. There was already an election notification through Annexure 3. In the conducting of the election of Pani Panchayat involved. It is at this stage, in reference to Annexure 4, it is alleged. In spite of no restraint order in the conducting of the election by Annexure 3, there is an unfortunate notice by the election officer issued on 15/7/23 in the cancellation of the election stated to be as an outcome of direction of this court in WPC 22042 of 23. Taken together with IA 10462 of 23. Sri Senapati here taking this court to the direction of this court in the aforesaid writ application also appearing at page 54 of the brief submits there is in fact no restriction in the conducting of the election and issuing of notice by Annexure 4 is just a mechanical one. Further also, contrary to the direction of this court in the aforesaid writ, State Council has no dispute to the manner of direction in the disposal of IA 10462 of 23 arising out of WPC 22042 of 2023. As a consequence, this court finds there is no space in objecting to the notice brought by Annexure 4. As an outcome, it is for better appreciation of the issue involved herein, this court takes stock of the order dated 14/7/23 in the entertainment of the writ petition WPC 22042 of 23 along with IA 10462 of 23 reads as follows. Pura order ta quote of 53 and 54. Reading through the above, this court find there has been no restriction in the conducting of the election by the Annexure 3. It is on the other hand, this court observed, election, if any held, shall remain subject to outcome of the petition. In this circumstance, this court find there is no necessity of issuing Annexure 4, and it is in wrong reading of the direction of this court taken note herein above. In the result, this court interferes in the order at Annexure 4, set aside the same. For there is clear direction to go ahead with the election involved, this court direct the election officer, OP number
2 Miller.
2, to bring a fresh notification in the conducting of the election by Annexure 3 and complete the election exercise, bring the outcome of such exercise for consideration of the court in the pending petition WPC 22042 of 23.
Within certain period, your lordship may fix.
Okay, enter action in bringing the notification and completing the election be completed within a period of 3 weeks.
Here the notice had been given for within 10 days. 5/7 ରୁ 15/7. Your lordship may.
ହେଲା ସିଏ ପାଇଲା ପରେ ସିଏ ପୁଣି ତାଙ୍କର କନସଲଟେସନ କରିବେ ପ୍ରୋସିଡ୍
My lord, obliged.
ଏତେ କ୍ଲାରିଫିକେସନ ଦେଲା ପରେ ବି ଆପଣ ପୁଣି ତରବର
ଟିକେ ଲୋଭ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ଅଧିକା।
Obliged.
Cover your lordship's order, my lord, is a Weller matter. The 22 Weller is not applicable.
File counter.
you will file counter.
No, number of cases, your lordship
File
has,
counter.
my lord, number of cases, your lordship has allowed, my lord, similar.
ଆରେ ଆଲାଉ କରିଛି ସେମାନେ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ କହିଲେ ମୁଁ କହିବି ନାହିଁ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ସେଠୁ ରିଟ୍ ଆପିଲ ଟେ ମୋ ବିରୁଦ୍ଧରେ ଆସିବ
Read out that has been dismissed. I have annexed, my lord. That read
ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରା କପିଜ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସେ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଫାଇଲ କରନ୍ତୁ ତାପରେ ଡିସିସନ ହବ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ କାହିଁକି କନଭର୍ସନ ତ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କନଭର୍ସନ ତ
not conversion, my lord, the only
ଓ SC/ST
SC/ST, my lord.
ଏଟା କଣ ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ SC/ST
No,
vendor and vendee
the-
both are
no,
SC/ST
no. The purchase is the general customer.
then who has brought this 8 application
They bid the SC, my lord, SC/ST. The person with the sold the property, my lord, he belongs to SC, my lord.
who are you
My lord, I am the seller of the
Purchaser.
property.
you
Seller
are
of
the
the property.
purchaser
Seller, my lord.
you are the vendor
My lord.
you are the vendor
Vendor, my lord.
who has brought 8A proceeding
My lord.
8A proceeding has been instituted by whom
By the seller, my lord, the present petitioner.
by the seller
My lord.
then why your seller is attempting to 8A if there is no such requirement
Well, I only to sell my property, my lord.
why he let him withdraw the proceeding it is your seller only
And my seller, I want to sell my property, my lord.
you are the seller
My lord.
you are the vendor
Vendor.
then purchaser has gone for 8A you have to go for 8A who has gone for 8A
Not 8 year, my lord. Though.
How?
22, my lord.
oh 22
22, my lord.
22 there is already determination 22 proceeding already determination
No, not determined, my lord. The for
अरे वो determination ही साची होता है yes appeal is rejected page
appeal
29
is rejected. The
ତାହେଲେ admit କରିବା ଅବଶ୍ୟ କାହିଁକି you say my decision is applicable in this circumstance
my lord.
22 ରେ ଆସିବନି ଏଟା କାହିଁକିନା ଏଟା SC/ST
SC/ST lordship can see the lordship judgment, my lord. Page 30, my lord, annexure 5.
boss this
Ignore that order, they have
Some
also.
mat-
this may be squarely applicable
No, no, in some matters, my lord, your lordship has granted us liberty to file counter.
some matters
If they-
but
Very recently, no.
while lingering I am adjourning this to next Monday you examine this may be squarely applicable why this is an harassment to the people
So actually କଣ ହେଇଛି ଗୋଟେ ରିଟ୍ appeal ହେଇଥିଲା
Hmm.
ରିଟ୍ appeal ରେ ଯଦିଓ ସେଥିରେ ସେମାନେ ଇଣ୍ଟରଫିୟର କଲେନି ସେ ଅର୍ଡରଟାକୁ କହିଲେ this will not be precedent to other cases delay ground ସେଟା ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା
That is not annexed.
ହବନି
That is
ଆମେ
annexed 6.
follow ଆମେ in the factual circumstance ଆମେ decision ଦବୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା So
This is
ସେଥିରେ
statutory proceeding can you not prepare
ନା
yourself
ଗୋଟେ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ବି ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ଗୋଟେ କେସରେ and some of the cases ଯୋଉଥିରେ ଆପଣ allow କଲେ
necessary it's a statutory proceeding what counter you will bring
No, what is the
Section 22 adjudication already there. He says section 22 has no application. It's only purely question of law. Get ready. We can give an independent decision in spite of a judgment there. We don't refer to that.
No, ସେଥିରେ ନାଇଁ ଖାଲି ସେଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ clarification ଟା ହେଇଛି ସେ writ appeal ସେଇଟା ପାଇଁ ଆମେ counter file କରୁଛୁ।
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ it's a question left open ତ ଏହା କହିବା କଥା ଆପଣ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆମେ decide କରିବା Monday. Extra copy ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ। Yes, rest of the cases after recess କରିବା।
Dispose of similar matter.
Bhudan.
Aye.
Bhudan.
What 27950 is different.
Pardon?
27950.
କଣ
ଅଲଗା।
ଅଲଗା?
My lord.
27950.
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଦିଅ file ଟା ଦିଅ।
Page 5 ରେ
27950 is a separate file. ଏଟା କଣ? What is this?
My lord, in this case, although the Tahsildar has settled land in favor of the petitioner by annexure 2 series page 12, but when the petitioner wanted to construct a house over the said land, the Sarpanch is obstructing. I have made a representative to the Tahsildar. I made a representative to the Tahsildar.
It is your own land.
My lord.
Already recorded.
Recorded ହେଇଯାଇଛି।
ତହସିଲଦାର କଣ କରିବେ? ତହସିଲଦାର କଣ କରିପାରିବ? Law and order situation then. Your neighbor is troubling you.
ସେ neighbor or immediate
Or
neighbor.
a sarpanch being a neighbor.
Neighbor.
So then it's a private dispute now. ତହସିଲଦାର କଣ କରିପାରିବେ ଏଠି? ତହସିଲଦାର ତ ଆଉ ବାଡି ଠେଙ୍ଗା ଧରିକି ଯାଇକି ସେଠି ଜଗିବେନି।
ତାକୁ ଡକେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତେ ଖାଲି।
No, you move the law and order, the 107, 144 or injunction, anything you may prefer. ହବନି ତହସିଲଦାର କିଛି କରିପାରିବେନି କେସରେ। କଣ ଆସିଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସ ଦେବେ? କଣ ପ୍ରୋଟେକ୍ସନ ତହସିଲଦାର ଦବ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ? ରେକର୍ଡ ଅଫ ରାଇଟ୍ କାଗଜ ଧରେଇ ଦେଲା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ। Find out other options available. Yes, petitioner wants to withdraw this writ application for there is involvement of private dispute between the petitioner and the sarpanch being the neighbor in getting his right to go ahead with construction even on his own land in order to pursue other remedies available in this circumstance. Writ petition is permitted to be withdrawn, however, with liberty.
Item 42.
It is independent order.
May I please? Your lordship find the petitioner was most to declare as royalty and has applied for a ROR. Till that, the Tahsildar Rajnagar has not issued any ROR. Proceed on to page 32. Here,
there is already settlement in your favor.
My lord. Page 32, lordship.
Page 30?
32.
3.
32.
32.
My lord. Village Hari Pokhari. The different categories of land in this village is given below. Tenanted lands in Oilar case number 81, Vishnu
Just page 32.
My lord.
Page 32 is internal page 13 of some
internal page 13. My lord. Vishnu Das has been declared royalty under section 36A of the Oilar Act in respect of the land of.
This is a proceeding under what provision of law?
The Oilar Act 36.
Oilar Act.
My lord. And
okay, it is only involving record of right.
Record of right. One on the
had the submission of respective councils through page 32. Internal page of the annexure.
Similarly, one Anya Rai was declared royalty and he has been granted.
The
Arrow.
counsel for the petitioner draws the attention of the court that there has been already adjudication of right in favor of the petitioner. Through such observations, bringing further to the notice of the court through Annex 5, a representation pending before the Tahsildar cum Revenue Officer, Rajnagar, to bring out a corrected record of right under the provisions of Section 36, capital A of the Whaler Act. Sri learned counsel for the petitioner seeks direction in the above regard. State Council, however, submits looking to the date of disposal in Annex 2. It is not possible at this stage to, though it is not possible to confront such record, this development, but it is not practicable at this stage to say whether this order still stands or not. Okay, keeping in view the rival contentions of the parties, this court observed if the direction contained in Annex 2 is maintained as of now, considering this order has development has come in disposal of a matter under the provisions of the Odisha Land Reforms Act, authorities remain bound by such developments. In the process, and with the aforesaid observation, this court disposes the requisition directing Tahsildar cum Revenue Officer to bring out the corrected record of right in terms of Annex 2, provided Annex 2 is unsettled as of now. A desired action be completed at least within a period of 1.5 months from the date of communication of the order hearing.
Item 43.
Yes. May I please, Lordship? This Annexure 1 is a scheme which is floated by the government for protection and promotion of the village temples, the culture, etc., etc. That 73rd amendment object was basically for devolution of power upon the panchayats, Article 243G read with 11th schedule of the Constitution. These are the listed items. Section 41, Milord, which confers power upon the Gram Panchayat to Milord, the powers, only one power, 44 Milord obligatory functions. Your Lordship may kindly turn to K Milord.
What is your grievance here?
They
Is
say
the
that
panchayat
50
not allowed?
lakhs they have sanctioned.
Panchayats are not allowed.
Yeah, they are not being allowed. They say that we will do it departmentally. How can you do it? The panchayat is vested with that power to identify through Palisabha and Grama Sabha. You would give a go-by to the statutory authorities, those who are elected bodies also, Milord. And this constitution itself recognizes those bodies.
There is no dispute. There are a lot of allegations coming in this way. Panchayat
Yes,
elected body is
panchayat
not allowed
elected
to
bodies
function.
because-
But question is, your main prayer is as good as your interim prayer.
No, Milord, I have said that, no, I have said, Milord, prayed that let this, only one thing we are taking exception, page 18, Milord. The Panchayat Samiti, page 18. This is the only objection which we take. Milord, first of all, this PC system which they recognize.
Is page
if your
18,
Lordship,
what do,
page
what,
18.
what,
No,
what
your
do you
Lordship,
want so?
the Panchayat Samiti shall execute the work departmentally. This is, Milord, they can do it departmentally. It's a identification.
Right,
Yes.
right, Mr. Acharya.
Yes.
So they have also made provision for execution of the work.
The execution of the work. Who
Executing
shall be the
agency
agency?
being the panchayat.
Panchayat.
And collectors are authorized to select.
The collector will
Other
select.
executive-
Officers, Milord, Allah
Case
officers.
of necessity.
Yes. Milord,
Okay.
why so it should be done by the
Therefore,
executive?
therefore, what is that work now being conducted?
So no,
without
now
the-
they will identify. We have identified, Milord, and it's a 2 series. We have given the list.
No, that
Milord,
is,
what they have said, what would be the work? Like,
no, probably could not catch my point.
My.
There is no point in issuing notice. There is no objection. We can issue notice. Question
Right.
is on the in the interim aspect.
no, interim, Milord, we say that it's if at all they want to execute, let them do it through the panchayat, Palisabha and Grama Sabha.
So why is that allegation that A, B, C work are being conducted without the involvement of the panchayat?
Scheme, Milord, the MLA is writing, Your Lordship, and kindly look at the last page.
We can maximum say,
No, Your Lordship,
we can maximum say, Mr. Acharya,
my Lord.
any work under this scheme if undertaken, the government shall be abided by their commitment at executing agency head.
Executing below through the
Agency
panchayat
head.
bodies.
That's right.
Your lordship may say so.
That will be the interim order
That's
only.
correct, that's
Lord,
correct.
the selection is to be made as per page 17, your lordship.
No, that is what runs contrary. to
Selection of
statute.
projects.
No, that is this
Just one
selection.
minute. Allow him. He's a young counsel. He's
Page 17, your lordship may take right at the bottom.
selection projects.
Lordship may see, point number 2.
Hmm.
The point number 1, they can recommend, your lordship, that they have sent. After that, your lordship, the collector has to approve that. And after that, there will be a panchayat committee meeting.
There is no dispute there.
Yes.
Only dispute is you are avoiding involvement of the panchayats.
So let them
That's
take
the
a decision as per point number 2.
Therefore, there may not be any harm if you say any work executed under the scheme here, Annex 1,
Lordship.
it will be abided by their own terms and condition, executive, it is only on the executing agency.
That's
aspect.
correct.
Lordship.
Nothing else. They are not challenging on any other issue except who should be the executing agency. I am not closing the matter. You may bring your counter, but at the same time, Mr. Acharya, application must be having specific allegation. What are these work X, Y, Z are worked out without undertaking this exercise.
No, Milord, Annexure 2 series, we have given the list. These are the identified projects by the school, by the panchayat. Page 24, you will also put.
Okay, all right. You have identified these works.
Page 20, Milord, it begins.
20.
All the 9 panchayats, Milord, they are sarpanches of 9 panchayats before your lordship. All are elected sarpanches. So, Milord, they have come. Page 20, it starts.
All right, I have understood.
Yes.
Only that has to be consolidated at the district level and sent to the PR and DW department, your lordship.
We don't extend our jurisdiction to that level now.
That's
Lordship.
We only say, considering the allegations through Annexure 2 series, since you have already floated a resolution with the working procedure there, you remain abided by this working procedure or not?
Yes, that we abide.
That's all.
But before that, your lordship,
That's all.
Before that, the selection has to be finalized.
Absolutely.
Is already done.
There is no allegation. There is no allegation on that aspect. Selection has to, listen, selection, see, what is the need of panchayat then? If you have a work in the panchayat, if you don't involve the panchayat for the development of the panchayat, selection will be made by 5T here. For whom you are doing? For the panchayat people or the people sitting in capital?
For panchayat people only.
So their consent will be taken or not?
Yes, your lordship.
Their involvement will be there or not? This is 3-tier system.
My lordship.
Otherwise, that mechanism totally collapses. Therefore, I am not holding to that extent now. You file your counter.
Lordship, we will.
Allegations are justified or not. If allegations are false, ultimately a decision will be taken.
That's correct.
But for the timing, you remain abided by the conditions in resolution. Specifically condition so far as executive agency is concerned.
Yes.
Admit, issue notice. All parties are state or panchayat is also a party.
Milord, only one correction is required. Instead of Baleswar,
Okay,
it
all
has
state
written
parties.
Balangir.
All state parties.
2, 3, Milord, that would be
4
all
extra
state parties.
copies we served on the state council.
Milord, 2 and 3, they would be collector Baleswar. This is wrongly written Balangir.
Okay,
This is
Balangir
Basta is in
Baleswar.
Baleswar district. Baleswar.
Okay,
Milord,
oral
these 2,
submission
3,
to necessary
Balangir would
correction
be
is
substituted
brought
as yes.
at OP number 2 and 3 by making collector district magistrate of Balangir and district panchayat officer also of Balangir.
Milord, I may be permitted
Of
to correct it.
Baleswar.
You will simply grant permission to correct it. It
Yes,
would
yes,
be
I am
Baleswar.
permitting.
Yes.
Oral submission I am permitting by bringing necessary correction in court itself. Okay, next rekha, admission notice Allah. Interim application notice one set. As an interim, this court directs in the execution of the work brought under complaint Annexure 2 series, page 20 and 21 respectively.
Page 22, Milord, up to 29.
20, 21.
Sorry, my lord, 2021, right.
2021, also 22. 22, the public authorities shall remain abided by their own resolution dated 11/7/23 through condition under heading executing agency in the execution of works involved therein.
That would be little unclear, I think. Executing agency means that should be done through the Police Sabha and Gram Sabha. They have chosen this.
They will be abided by that condition, so a matter will definitely go to the Police Sabha.
No, your lordship, it may not, they may not understand. Your lordship, and we understand, but this executives, your lordship knows that
No,
they
I have taken
misinterpret.
care of this.
Yes,
Panchayat
yes.
Samiti shall execute the work.
Yes.
Yes. So once Panchayat Samiti execute the work,
No, Panchayat Samiti is at the block level. Your lordship knows that it's actually all those projects, etc., are to be identified by Grama Sabha.
but
Gram Sas.
execution of work did not involve the.
Same thing, their members also, my lord Panchayat. Police Sabha is the route. So
No,
there,
no,
let that
police
be-
ଆମେ ଆଣିପାରିବୁନି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ରିଜୁଲ୍ୟୁସନ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ରିଜୁଲ୍ୟୁସନ ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ
Quality
କରିଛନ୍ତି
challenge କରିଛି,
ଆପଣ
resolution.
ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରିଛନ୍ତି
Huh.
but for the time being this is the protection.
Millet protection means your lordship may say this, your lordship may say that let the works continue, but as per the recommendation of the panchayats.
No,
That would
that
be-
will be a final outcome now.
Millet, or let the projects be identified by the police Sabha and be submitted, that would be
ଦେଖିବା
considered.
ଯଦି identify
No.
ନ ହଉଛି you bring further
Identified
case.
କରିକିରି ଆମେ ଦେଇ ସାରିଛୁ। ସେମାନେ
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ତାକୁ
ତାହେଲେ
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ
best
state
ହବ
collector
ତାହେଲେ
officer
best
କୁ
ହବ
signal-
ଆମେ disposal direction ଦେଇଦବା to the representations.
If
Keeping
that
in
will
view
not
the
do,
scope
that
and ambit in the resolution one.
That will not do, Milord. Your lordship knows again
Therefore,
second
for the
round.
time being, this
No,
is the
your
order.
lordship may, pray, Milord. Your lordship may say that works may go on, but the identification process should be through the
No, that is not provided in the resolution, Mr. Acharya.
resolution.
You
said
have
it
a
would be
case, I
departmentally.
understand.
No, resolution said departmentally. Your
No,
lordship may say.
resolution says in the involvement of Panchayat
No,
Samiti.
Milord, the departmentally. Your lordship may can. That
No,
is
no.
what they have very technical one.
They again come to the
No,
execution
page
part.
18, Milord. Your lordship may say panchayat shall execute the work departmentally. Departmentally means, Milord, under PWD code up to 10 lakhs. Now they give
Absolutely.
the chitta,
Departmentally
chitta,
means,
do it.
no, departmentally means.
Panchayat
Suppose,
doesn't have any
suppose
mechanism.
PWD worker ଅଛି, suppose water resources ର ଅଛି,
ସବୁର ଥାଇପାରେ କିନ୍ତୁ
ସେଗୁଡାକ
ଆମର
department
ସେମାନେ
ହବ।
କହୁଛନ୍ତି ହାତ ଚିଠାରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ତାଙ୍କରି ଚିଠା ସେଠି ବ୍ଲକ
ଆଣନ୍ତୁ allegation ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖିବା।
your lordship may say that let it be
allegation
identification.
allegation ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖିବା। Specific allegation ଆଣନ୍ତୁ miscase file କରନ୍ତୁ ତାହେଲେ ଦେଖାଅ। Yes, next.
Obliged.
Item 44.
Milord, the number two, one second. The number two, they say, one second. I left Milord these two things. Collectors are also authorized to select any other executing agency. This
So
Milord
that
should
is-
be.
Mr.
No,
Acharya,
no.
that is your challenge. There is no specific allegation I don't find.
Milord, allegation means that is the
Yes,
basic funda-
definitely. You
on
must,
how it wanted
you
to-
must establish in some proof
Milord.
that yes, here is a work, police consent is not taken or panchayat is not involved.
Those works, Milord, till now, it's July, we are in first week of going to be in September. Not a single project, they are also trying, they are also approving.
Where is that allegation? You are making oral submissions only.
Your lordship may in the interim say something because that would otherwise be.
Interim, I have said, it will be in consonance of resolution.
That is the same thing, consonance with
Then you,
resolution.
then I said from the very beginning, your interim prayer appears to be same prayer in the read. Please read both the prayers.
No, I have read it.
Please read
In
both the
morning,
prayers.
no, I have seen that.
It is parallel.
But in the
It is parallel. Can
no,
that
interim,
can
it
such
can
a
be
re-
molded by your lordship. That is why I am praying. Interim, your lordship may say, let the works be identified through the elected bodies.
Sorry, Mr. Acharya.
Police Sabha is the main
Acharya,
board.
you may bring specific allegations, then I will enter.
Obliged. Then let that liberty be given. I can file that.
Liberty is always there, yes.
Innocus prayer for
Liberty, it's counsel for the prisoner, is it liberty? A counsel is that liberty in the event any specific allegation there to bring appropriate application for appropriate direction of this court. The amendment of amendment
ଦେଖେ,
of.
କାମ ତ ସେମାନେ as such ବି ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ହାତ ଚିଠାରେ ଜଣା ବି
See,
କିଛି
there are
ହଉନି, କୋଉଠି
some
କେମିତି କିଏ-
petitions pending. ସେମାନେ ନଉନାହାନ୍ତି ପଞ୍ଚାୟତର ସରପଞ୍ଚର consent ନଉନାହାନ୍ତି।
No,
ମୋଦି ସଭାକୁ
where
involve କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
ruling party members are there, they are happy. If there is a by chance, perchance,
Mr.
there is a
Acharya, are
someone
we
who does-
all not aware the allegations now thrown at different level? It is all bureaucratic functioning.
That's correct. So the BDO
So
is now
therefore,
selecting
bring
the
specific
project.
allegation.
JE junior engineer of the.
Bring specific allegation. There may be a PIL even entertained by the.
Will file that, Milord, in due course. Let me collect.
Another specific allegation.
Obliged.
Yes. Next.
Innocuous
Item
player for
44.
disposal of my appeal, my lord. Appeal number 5 of 2019 before
Yes.
settlement of.
Appeal notice are already served. Is
Yes.
the appeal notice already served?
Yes. State is the party.
Considering notice in the appeal 5 of 19 is already served. The appellate authority OP number 2.
OP number 2.
2 is directed to conclude the appeal proceeding pending since 2019, at least within a period of 4 months from the date of communication of order.
Then next time item is also same, my lord. But next item is also same.
Same.
But
Case number,
yes, but
different case number.
yes, see, approach this honorable court, your lordship directed for disposal of appeal.
Item 45.
If I be disposal of mutation case.
Mr. Mishra, in that case coming back, there has been lot of allegations in different workings, there is no involvement of the panchayat at all. Why is it the intention of the government to ignore the panchayats?
No, their proposal is still with us.
Still with you.
So that the collector will approve that proposal, then that will be sent to the department. After that, the work will start.
But you see the working procedure in the panchayats. There is, it is a written instruction. Pali Sabha involvement must be there.
Not sure.
For the reason, it is for the interest of the village itself.
My lord.
Or the panchayat itself. ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କର political ambition ରେ ଏଠି ନ କରି ସେଠି କରିବେ ସେଠି ନ କରି ଏଠି so take instruction from the party.
We'll file a-
Avoiding panchayats. Decision collector ନେବେ. Departmentally work execute କରିବେ. It otherwise indicates as if you are going to ignore make the panchayats non-functional.
I'll take specific instruction.
Next.
On item 45, disposal of the mutation case in timely manner.
Disposal of mutation case.
Yes, man. Earlier I approached this honorable court.
Mutation case number?
21406 of 2023.
It is dependent on an outcome in a proceeding.
Earlier I approached this honorable court. I might not pass the order at page 6. I quoted. And I approached the ASO. ASO has passed the order at.
So therefore it is simple function bringing in a record of right.
Yes. They have.
Mutation case number ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି.
Yes. Prayer ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି.
All right, considering the innocuous request involved herein in the early disposal of mutation case 21406 of 23, this court direct the opposite party now 4 to conclude the mutation case 21406 of 2023 at least within a period of 2 months from the date of communication of order, while also keeping in view the development taking place through the order annexure 5.
The order dated is 6/26.
Annexure 5 problem.
Annexure 6, my lord.
Annexure 6.
My lord. Page 26.
Page 26.
My lord.
That is annexure 5 here.
Sorry, sir.
In my brief, it is annexure 5.
Sorry, ma'am. 5.
Annexure 5.
Sorry, please.
Item 46.
May I please?
My lord, application for demarcation is pending before OP number 3, my lord.
Just 1 minute. Yes.
My application for demarcation is pending before OP number 3.
Case number?
Page 9, annexure 2 series, my lord.
Through annexure 2, it has been established there is pendency of demarcation proceeding. So which OP will be working out?
OP number 3.
2.
3.
3. OP number 3.
Tahsildar Barang.
In the involvement of and 3 months time. Yes.
Item 47.
May I please, your lordship, my lord. This is a case where two young couple before your lordship. I think
admission stage re toda judgment.
they are seeking right. They are
Necessary protection. Ki file karche ki?
Both the husband and wife before your lordship. What happened? They have married together against the wish and desire of the family members. Now the family member in one hand, the state police is other hand.
Who is troubling them?
The parents of the girl. Both are present before this one court also. They both are my major.
Parents of girl.
Girl, my lord. And they influenced the police. Yesterday night when we have
Ye
sought.
gharu bahari asi ki bahai jaychi?
They gharu bahari as well.
How aged she is? Boys kete? Is
More
it a minor?
boy is 27 years, girl is 19 years. And now her
What is the proof of age?
Proof of age, I have annexed the certificate and original certificate with me also.
No, that is marriage certificate. Where
Marriage
is the proof of age?
Age is page 14, my lord. Board of Secondary Education. The date of birth is 8/6/2000.
Page 14.
14. The original certificate mentioned there, I also since the borderline of the marriage. Yesterday night we have sought the.
Okay, in the course of submission through page 14, Board of Secondary Education certificate clearly establishes Pujarini is the girl.
Pujarini is the girl.
Oh, side ke hath dekho jan.
She has also present.
Pujarini is the girl.
Girl.
Pujarini Behra, the petitioner, and the other man is her husband.
Her husband.
And husband came to approach this court alleging involving love marriage between the petitioner and both the petitioners. There is still stiff resistance by the parents of the girl involved herein. So they have already given an FIR.
Lordship.
You act on that and protect them. Maybe she is already in her age to decide on her own. The parents have no right to now interfere in them.
Only I don't want to object in that order, Lordship, because that's a right order. But Lordship, this should have been a CRLMP. The file WPC. Lordship.
No, I am just passing an order to provide them protection.
My lords.
And take suitable action, entering into inquiry pursuant to Annexure 1.
Lordship.
This court find there is a serious allegation of the IIC Konya police station sitting over the matter and without and not extending appropriate protection on the petitioners involved herein, in spite of an FIR brought before the authority, appear to be on 26/8/23. What is your information? Police people have not come to them.
Yesterday night they have raided my house.
They have
raided my house to
raided.
Raid करचंती
Raid कौन करेगी? ये FIR टा किए
को अरेस्ट करचंती आउट
अच्छा कौन बाड़ाबाड़ी करती हो?
ना एलिगेशन तो से मन का
देखियो सेटा क्रिमिनल केस रे जा होगा.
बर्तन बापा को अरेस्ट करियो को कर लेते
हैं. Considers the submission of learned counsel for the petitioner that even though there has been no action on the FIR from the side of police, but there has been some action. PS case 134 ବୋଧେ ଆଙ୍କ ବିରୁଦ୍ଧରେ ହେଇଛି।
ଆଙ୍କ ବିରୁଦ୍ଧରେ ହେଇଛି।
Involving PS case 134 of 23, appearing to be under the offense under section 365 IPC and at the instance of the parent of the girl involved herein. Okay, considering this court is not inclined to interfere on the allegation of the petitioners herein against the police on their inaction involving the complaint at the instance of the petitioners herein by Annexure 1. However, considering there is threat on life of the petitioners and the law and order authority remain duty bound to protect the petitioners' life and right as well, considering the petitioner one is in her age of taking her own decision. This court directs the ISC Konya police station to also take up investigation on the FIR at the instance of petitioner, and there should not be unnecessary harassment to the married couple involved herein. The observation herein, if any, is for the limited purpose and not to be act as a decision in any legal proceeding of this court. Yes. Urgent copy got there. A copy of the free copy of the order be handed over to State Council. You immediately give them police information, telephonic information.
I will not.
So that the writ petition is disposed with this observation. Yes.
Item 48.
But you will cooperate the police. ହେଲା ସେ ମାଗିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେ ବୟସ ପଇସା ଏଜ ଗୁଡା ମାଗିବେ ଆଉ ସେ ଭାଇ ବୋଧେ ଧୂର୍ତ୍ତ ଅଛି ମେଲ ର। Yes, next. Annexure 3 is pending.
No, Annexure 3.
My lord. କଣ ବିଷୟ କଣ?
Denmark is intentional to harassing the present person.
ବ୍ୟକ୍ତିଗତ ସ୍ୱାର୍ଥକୁ ରଖି ବିଧାୟକ ପାଣ୍ଠିରୁ ଅନୁଦାନ ଆଣି ଡ୍ରେନ୍ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରିବା ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧରେ
CC road and drain war ଦିଟା ଜାଗା ଥିଲା। ଗୋଟିଏ ରୋଡ କୁ ସେ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ କୁ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, CC road କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ସେଟା
କଣ ଇଲିଗାଲ ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ହଉଛି?
My lord.
ଇଲିଗାଲ ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ହଉଛନ୍ତି, ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରାଇମ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ପାର୍ଲାମେଣ୍ଟ ମେମ୍ବର ଫଣ୍ଡ ରୁ ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି,
My lord.
ଆଣିକିରି ତାକୁ ଖାଇ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି।
My lord.
ଏହା ଅଭିଯୋଗ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମେମ୍ବର ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ for this court finding pendency of similar allegation before the development authority block development authority OP number
1. Collector.
No, 3.
3. OP number 3.
Who is directed to look into the request of the petitioner herein and take action as appropriate, but in the involvement of the party likely to be affected.
Item 49.
ସେଟା ତ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଫଣ୍ଡ ହେଇଛି। ସେ ଆସିବ, ସେ କାମ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଛାଡିବେ। Strange to observe 75 years after ବି urban ରେ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ କାମ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ହେଇପାରୁନି। Forget about ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ।
48.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ କେସରେ ନାହିଁ, ଏଇଟା ଅଲଗା କେସରେ କୁହା ହଉଛି। Yes, Mr. Mishra, what is your case?
May I please, Your Lordship? But the election case was filed by the present opposite party number 1, questioning the election of the petitioner as Panchayat Samiti member. Now, my Lord, Your Lordship, the whole pleading is at page 16, paragraph 4, saying that
you are return candidate.
I am the return candidate, Your Lordship.
Return candidate. What is the application involved here?
Application that was filed under Annexure 4 was to summon the election officer for examination, page 25.
Allowed.
Even summoning election officer, I have no grievance. The court has gone a step further, saying that he should produce the ballot box. I filed a petition to recall. That was also rejected. There is no foundation, no pleading. and argument has not commenced. So this is contrary to the law laid down by this noble court.
So your challenge only to the aspect of calling for ballot box.
Exactly, Your Lordship, my lord.
Okay, come to the election petition pleadings.
Election petition pleading, I beg to draw Your Lordship's kind attention to page 16, paragraph 4. This is the only pleading.
Page?
Page 16, Your Lordship.
Para 4.
My lord. In the
Hmm.
election in question, it is declared by opposite party number 213 that OP1 secures 1,248 number of valid votes and petitioner secured 102,029 numbers of valid votes. It was also declared that 190 number of ballot boxes were treated as rejected, and that too without assigning any reason.
What
Thus,
is the stage? What is the stage of evidence?
evidence is over.
Over.
Yes.
So there is no evidence that there is manipulations in counting of the votes.
Yes, there is no foundation, as Your Lordship has been pleased to hold. Details is not there in the pleading and no foundation. There is absolutely nothing on pleading how invalid votes were counted in my favor and valid votes were rejected.
All right. In the course of submissions, Mr. Learned Counsel for the written candidate confines a challenge to the impugned order only to the aspect of calling for ballot box on the premises. There can't be order in calling for a ballot box in absence of proper foundation in the pleading itself. It is for the limited question involved wherein this court is inclined to issue notice on the question of admission. Requisites as undertaken by tomorrow. Mr. Senior Counsel. No, matter be listed immediately. Notice we issued fixing short returnable date considering the case involves the election dispute. Matter be listed in at least within 1 week after the appearance of the opposite party, the election petitioner. Okay. In this case, notice as above, one set. So, argument commenced or not?
Argument has not commenced because the examination, he has said you produce the ballot papers. That is the order. Your Lordship will see kindly order it.
In the
Page
event,
34.
okay, that there may not be finality of the proceedings. In election, EMJC 3 of 22.
My lord.
Election MJC 3 of 22 pending on the file of civil judge, senior division, Bir Maharajpur, na kon eta?
Biro Maharajpur.
Biro Maharajpur, okay. Well, at least for a period of 6 weeks. Yes.
Grateful man.
Item 58.
Issuance of a legal air certificate, my lords. Yes, my
Was,
instruction is there, my lord. They requested for on 4th, my lord.
My
They will issue.
my lords,
Your lordship may direct by 3rd, they issued legal air certificate, and 4th, your lordship may lead this matter.
Okay, considering the submission of respective councils and as the issue simply involved in the issuing of legal air certificate. In this court, keeping the postponing the matter to 4th, that is the issuing of legal air certificate at least by 1st of August, September. Proclamation period टा भितर सरी जाउची
My lord.
proclamation period ସରି ଯାଇଥିବ ମାନେ ଯେଟା ଦେଇଥିଲେ ମତେ ଯୋଉ notice ଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେଇଟାରେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ annex 2 page 7 page 10.
Right, I have given direction by 1st they have to give the.
Yes.
एटा कोन तार कोठी चाकरी फाकरी पे लगेबो ना कोन
आज्ञा
ଚାକିରି ପାଇଁ ଲଗେଇବ କଣ ଏଇଟା ଦେଇଗଲେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏଟା ଯୋଉ amendment କରିଦେବା ପରେ it is now related to property mutation and everything.
ସବୁ
all right.
Item 51.
No, item 51, that lordship kindly come to annexure 1, page 10. The 23 number of development projects was sanctioned, feasibility report submitted by the regional manager OMC South Zone Raigada. And page 11, the list of work. And divide annexed to page 12, Gram Sabha was convened. It was unanimously decided to go proceed with the work. Thereafter, divide annexure 3, sanction order was issued by the collector to the tune of.
All right. Annexure 4 is pending.
Before OP number 1.
4 OP number 1. Directed to conclude the proceeding. Just one little 4. Yes.
OP number 1 to take additional annexure.
Right.
Within stipulated period.
Within 6 weeks. Yes, 52.
For orders item 52.
May I please, Lordship? I am appearing for opposite party number 2, my lord.
Right, OP number 1 has died here. OP 1 has died.
In this case, your lordship.
Who is OP number 2?
Already there, my lord.
No, he is already there. Otherwise, OP number 2 habo kemti se. Sorry, prisoner number 2 habo kemti, nathile.
Lordship, the well known about the
that relationship kon kuhantu?
Lordship.
Are they all relations? Na yaar all legal hair nahi.
Your lordship, in this case, I am for the petitioner.
You are for petitioner?
Yes, your lordship.
So they are filing a memo. Petitioner 1 has died.
One died. So we will take.
So it will survive in respect of all other petitioners.
We could not contact to him, your lordship. We will take instruction
Mic
regarding
wrong.
that. We will take instruction regarding that, your lordship. Only 1 week time to take instruction.
So you want to take instruction
Yes,
whether such party is surviving or not?
Yes, your lord.
Acha, kemti nebe instruction? Tar to iti relation av achanti.
Taro puo achi.
All right.
Other petitioners are there.
Already memo has by the IE. There is a seeking of a declaration of the proceeding adequate arguments. Petitioner number 1. Counsel for the petitioner.
I have filed IA.
Instruction.
I have filed IA.
Yes, I have
Number
taken note. I have taken note. Place this matter 10 days after for consideration. In the IA 12979 of 2022. Yes. Same order. Next one. Next one also same order. Yeah.
Next is a different case, your lordship.
No. Next one is 24114. There is also seeking abatement.
Oh, lordship, yes, your lordship.
For?
Petitioner has died in this case.
Sole petitioner.
Sole petitioner, your lordship.
Sole petitioner died.
That is the noting in the cause.
Okay, sole petitioner. But there is IA again. So IA re kon କହିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ copy ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
Lordship, we have not been served a copy.
Okay, petition by OP2 on that regard only.
My lordship.
Okay, sole petitioner has died, therefore the petition doesn't survive. Closed accordingly. Miscase for the purpose and allowed. Read close ହେଇଗଲା କଣ ହବ?
My lord, item 53. Item 53. My lord, in item 53, the CMAPL filed for restoration of
Condonation of delay notice was issued.
A delay of 4 years, 4 months.
4 years, 4 months.
Notice, they serve the copy, they.
Hey, you are for the petitioner. Mr. Paddy, you are for the petitioner.
No, we are for the opposite.
Or yes, you are
I am
there.
for the petitioner, my lord.
Paddy कहाँ पे appear करते?
हमें इटा हो जी same APL 212 of 2022.
No, 231.
Yeah.
Normally, CMPL 231.
I'm on 231.
I am for the opposite party, my lordship. I am for the
231 is different. I am saying about the same APL was filed on 212 of 2022. Sub number lordship में सी. Prakash Kumar Patnaik.
Okay, let us go one by one. These are listed together means doesn't mean that one order will be there covering. These are different issues.
Different
So I am only in CMAPL 231. You take your seat, please.
Then I don't
My
have.
lord,
ଏଥିରେ କେତେ delay ଅଛି?
it was a
Notice
dismissed.
ଯାଇଛି ନା ନାହିଁ? Otherwise ତାଙ୍କ ଉପରେ copy ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କି ନାହିଁ?
My lord,
Yes, copy directed to be served on Sri BB Kora.
no, notice was.
Who is appearing for opposite party?
My lordship, I am
You are
appearing
there.
for opposite party.
So let us condone the delay
My lordship.
and restore the matter. What is the delay?
Delay, my lord, about 8 months, my lord.
8 months.
And that is in between the COVID
So pay
restriction. my lord.
cost accordingly, 255 days. Pay cost. ଆଜି ଦେବେ କି?
Sorry, my lord. Sorry, my lord.
ଆଜି cost ଦେବେ କି?
My lord,
ଆଜି ଦେଇଦେବେ?
My lord.
ତାହେଲେ restore କରିଦେବି.
my lord.
Yes, counsel.
My
He
lordship.
will pay you and get a receipt of today.
My lordship.
At the submission of respective parties on the delay aspect. Undisputedly, there is delay of এটা IA ଅଛି IA 96 of 21. Delay of about 255 days. IA ଅଛି ଏଠି ଲେଖୁଛି ମୁଁ ଦେଖୁଛି ପରା ଏଠି 55 of 96 of 21 ଅଛି ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ application. Oh, it stay further posting. 90, 95. 95. Hello. Considering the genuine request and bona fide delay in bringing the CMAPL, this court, after involving the submission of both parties, condone the delay, subject to, however, payment of ₹2,000.
Which is the beneficial.
Corporation କାହିଁକି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ 255 ଦିନ 10 ଟଙ୍କା ଲେଖା ଦିନକୁ ହେଲେ ହଉଛି 2500 ଉପରେ ହଉଛି ନା ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ମୁଁ 2000 କହିଲି ତଥାପି ଆପଣ ବାର୍ଗେନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି.
I am admitting, my lord,
Yes.
but that
Paid
is
in
the
court.
money of employees, my lord.
ହେଲା, this court enters into the final hearing in the CMAPL 23121, find genuine ground therein. Allowing the application restores the WPC 11516 of 2007. Yes.
2000, my lord. 2000.
Pardon?
Amount to 2000.
वो माइक आगे रखो माइक टा सियाड़े अपन याड़े को
Amount 2000.
2000
My
paid in court record is
my lord.
CMAPL allowed.
I am just giving, my lord.
Yes, next.
Yes, ma'am.
CMAPL 76/22.
76 टा दिया ओटा काल की सेपरेट लिस्ट करो ला
Yeah,
I am for the
limitation notice
76.
returned with signature of one Gopika Podhiyari other than address notice absent होनी OP number 6 ऊपर fresh notice नियंतु
limited notice already gone. OP number 6, one of the opposite party also appeared.
one of the appeared but OP number 6 is to appear or not. There is no sufficiency of notice. OP number 6. OP number 6 देखिले मैंने
Belongs to
सब
one
relation
belongs to one family, so
belongs to one family.
No, OP number 6 is
one
the
of
main
them
contesting.
received the notice.
Okay, who
OP
is
6 is the main
I am
contesting.
appearing
Lord.
for OP number 7,
you appear only for OP number 7.
Your Lordship. Your Lordship,
How-
I have no instruction
Apart
regarding
private
OP6.
party पे की ଅଛି? OP 7 is it not a relation of these people?
Your Lordship, they are related,
you are
but I am
all
not aware
relations.
about the.
So fighting together,
Your Lordship, his
take some
allegation
cost, take some cost.
his allegation is mainly against OP number 6.
Pardon?
His allegation is mainly against OP number 6. And I have no instruction regarding OP
Mr.
number
Justin,
6.
no. Sir. Yes, there is no sufficiency of notice on OP number 6. There is delay of 1900 and odd days. It is a bar, sorry, it is, a statement is made in bar that the real contest involves the OP number 6. It is keeping this in view, this court find there should be sufficiency of notice on OP number 6. This court accordingly direct fresh notice in the matter of limitation on OP number 6. requisites being filed by day after tomorrow. Yes, next.
OP 9 में ମଧ୍ୟ ଅଛି 6 and 9
9 ଉପରେ return unsub ଦେଇଛି.
total address left.
Okay, in the meantime, there should be also fresh notice on OP number 9. Then CMAPL 212. Now, Mr. Padhi.
Yes, ma'am.
ଏଥିରେ ବି delay ଅଛି.
Delay of 4 years.
1551 days.
କେତେ?
1551 days.
Only. ଆଉ କାହିଁ restore କରିବା? 1500 ଦିନର delay କଣ reason accept କରାହେଇପାରିବ?
Only ground that
Advocate change କରିଥିଲେ advocate ଙ୍କ non appearance dismiss.
କଣଟା writ petition ରେ what is the dismissal of service?
Order of
Yes,
dismissal.
dismissal of service, yes.
Allow କରିଦବ.
Yes.
Okay, had the submission of respective counsel. It a condonation of delay. Considering the writ application involved, a challenge to the termination of service. Also, at the same time, also taking into account the number of medical advices and prescriptions filed supporting the illness with the petitioner herein, this court feels inclined to condone the delay. And IS 93 of 22 stand allowed. It involve the argument of both the counsels considering bona fide absence, bona fide and unintentional non-appearance of the petitioner. This court is inclined to allow the CMAPL, thereby restoring the WPC 3162 of 2005. Considering oldness of the matter may be placed in appropriate bench for final hearing.
CMAPL 457/22.
457, कौन है जी? Delay तो नहीं है इतने? Okay, considering the rival contentions of the parties, this court is inclined to allow the CMAPL in restoration of the
One private party is there.
WPC, right? Private party ଅଛନ୍ତି.
My lord.
କିଏ appear କରିଛନ୍ତି ଅନିଲ ଦେଓ ଏକେନନ ପଣ୍ଡା ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ appear କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ
Hon'Ble though, my lord, that the present
ନା ଆପଣ ଅନିଲ ଦେଓଙ୍କ replacement ରେ appear କରିଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ କପି ଦେଇ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ଏସସି ଶତପଥୀ ଏନ ପଣ୍ଡା and ତାଙ୍କୁ କପି ଦେଇ ଦେଇକି ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ହେଲା matter be listed day after tomorrow. In the meantime, counsel for petitioner attempt to serve copy on Sri S.C. Satpathy and Sri N. Panda, who have already appeared for OP number 5 in the writ petition involved.
along with another two CMAPL lords.
Along with
4 CMAPL 459 of 2022 and 460 of
CMAPL ଆ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ କେମିତି ଆସିବ ସେଟା କଣ
ସମାନ ଚାରିଟାକ ଗୋଟେ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ସାଙ୍ଗକୁ ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଛି।
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଲେଖିକି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସ୍ଲିପ
Lordship may allow to reflect along with Mr. B.K. Padhi as a pen.
along with P.K. Padhi. B.K. Padhi.
His name is B.K. Padhi.
459 and 460 of 2022.
They don't sleep.
Sleep then.
Yes, next. 458.
458.
The same, your lordship, same.
Same.
My lordship.
Okay, then later we share that. Okay.
Diploma.
Yes, 54.
54, your lordship, in the writ petition has directed the opposite party number 3 and 4 to consider. On my submission, your lordship has directed, but I have given a document which shows that opposite party number 1 is the competent authority who can take a decision on my application. Instead of opposite party number 3 and 4, I pray your lordship, direction may kindly be given to opposite party number 1.
Counsel for the petitioner as this court find. In fact, OP number 1 is to work out the direction of this court in the order dated 18/5/22 in the disposal of writ application.
OP number 1 is Pharmacy Council.
The order dated 18/5/22 stands modified, and the order dated 18/5/22 shall hereafter be treated to be a direction as against OP number 1.
Pharmacy Council.
with this observation.
The rest of the order may similar.
I stand.
My lord, may
Time constraint ହେଇଥିଲା ସେଥିରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
କେତେ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Okay, for the modification of the order. This court again extend the time for compliance of the order dated so and so by so and so time. है ना ସେଥିରେ ଯାହା ଥିଲା
1 month दिया ହେଇଥିଲା.
କେତେ?
1 month.
Lords may give more time.
Another 1 month.
Lords may give more time. Pharmacy council will take some more time.
More time.
Right.
1.5 month कर दे.
Obviously.
Along with me, be good chat.
Yes, we kept it.
Problem.
Associate council को दिन रे दीटा पाड़ी दीटा fees मिलुची.
କରୁଛନ୍ତି କିଛି କୋଉଟା କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଏମିତି ଚାଲିଛି।
Next, contempt.
The contempt, my lord, is so much of contempt initiated by your lordship. It means that they have complied with, not passed. Writ petition, second one, writ petition also not passed.
ଏ ଭିତରେ କିଛି ହେଲା ନା କଣ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ pending ଅଛି ତା in the meantime they have amended the
withdraw କଲେ
contempt
Yes, all these-
only contempt I withdrew that is with regard to
contempt
violation
issued so moto on the IA.
on the IA. So writ
On the
petition
contempt was not filed by them.
So contempt is withdrawn.
withdrawn. Writ petition will come for hearing.
अच्छा,
Let them withdraw the IA then. Passing on the IA, contempt was issued by so moto by the court.
Contempt.
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ଦିଟା ଯାକ କେସ୍ ରେ ଦେଖା ଯାଉଛି withdrawal memo ଅଛି ବୋଲି.
Again, that are
Exactly.
two different cases. Registry has
ଏ
committed.
petition ରେ flag B ଦେଖଉଛି withdrawal memo ଅଛି ବୋଲି.
ଆଜ୍ଞା withdrawal memo ଏଇଥିରେ ନୁହଁ sir. ମୁଁ ଏଇଥିରେ memo for withdrawal of the contempt which your lordship initiated so moto for violation of interim order. Only contempt 4969
But our
43696.
maybe our noting is wrong. So that has to be clarified. Considering the memo in the IA, flag A, the contempt application stand withdrawn. In the read, kete ଦେଇଛି ସେଟା flag?
Flag B.
Flag B.
Again.
ଏଟା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
restriction.
ରିଟ୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ନମ୍ବର ହବା କଥା।
So ସେ read ଟା withdraw ହବ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଇଟା
ଆଉ ସେ ତ କରୁଛି ଆଉ ଆପଣ କାଇଁ confuse?
ମୁଁ ତ ମନା କରିନି sir।
ୟାର ଯୋଉ read ଟା ରହିଲା
ସେଇଟା ରିଟ୍ ଆଜ୍ଞା।
no confusion.
Apollo clinic ଟା ୟା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ
So 23086 is withdrawn.
is not connected. Yes. Another case is coming in.
हाँ ठीक है
What hours?
सेटा तो withdrawal of the contempt ଟା ହେଲା କରା ହେଲା ପରା। Yes, all these cases stand released and interim order wherever is extended.
One mistake is there in one of the notings, my lord. My lord, may kindly, in one matter, my lord, there is a mistake in the noting.
Pardon?
There is a mistake in the noting, that extension of interim order.
Which order? Yes.
Yes, writ petition 13389 of 2000. 13389 of 23.
13389?
Yes, I have filed an application for interim order. For an interim order, my IA is for interim order.
କାଲି ଆପଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି କାଲି କି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
କାଲି କି ଆଣ यार IA interim. There is no interim order here.
No.
No, but this is a matter of 23.
Yes.
Okay, that काली along with interim application if any करता हूँ. Okay, it will come tomorrow.
Yes.
All other matters interim order.
My lord, item 18314, my lord. That writ petition is already infructuous, my lord. 18314, my lord. The fifth one, my lord.
Lord, I am for the petitioner in that case.
Okay, 18314 पे order कर दियो.
My lord, I am in the petitioner in this case. The matter has not yet been infructuous.
Not
Yes,
infructuous.
Yes, he has served just now a counter. Filed by
Okay, all right, release कर दियो.
Okay.
There is controversy on the infructuousness of the matter.
I have filed a miscase for
by as raised by the learned counsel for the petitioner. The matter has gone infructuous or not will be considered at the time when the matter is taken up for hearing.
file a interim application for extension of order, my lord.
ସବୁ ଯୋଉଥିରେ interim order ଅଛି ସେଟା ସବୁ extension ହବ.
May I pardon to mention, my lord, one matter. One writ petition, your lordship was pleased to dismiss because of death of the solar.
ଏବେ କଣ mention?
Sorry, I filed memo.
Not on board.
not on board.
ମେନସନ କଲେ ବିଗିନିଂ ରେ କରିବେ ନା ଉଠିଲା ବେଳୁ ମେନସନ
Madam,
କଲେ ଆମ
see.
ମୁଣ୍ଡ କଣ ଆଉ ଥାଏ ସେତେବେଳେ ଗ୍ରହଣ କରିବା ପାଇଁ
Madam.
ମେନସନ
I was having memory because they are.
Pardon, my lord.
ମୁଁ ଏଗୁଡାରେ କାଳେ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ମର୍ଡର ଏକ୍ସପାୟାର କରିଯିବ ସେଥିପାଇଁକା ମୁଁ ଆଣିକି
The-
ବୋର୍ଡ କୁ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ମର୍ଡର ଦେଇ ଛାଡୁଛି।
The last item of the list is covered by your lordship's order, my lord. Bhubaneswar, that Narottam Ratha and your lordship order karo.
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ କଭର୍ଡ ମାନେ ଯିବ ସେ ଏଣ୍ଟରଟେନ କରିବେ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଟା।
ନାଇଁ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ କରେକ୍ସନ ହେଇଯିବ କାହିଁକି ନା ମୁଁ ଏଠୁ କିଣିଛି ଡିଆରଟି ରୁ ଅକ୍ସନ ରେ।
ଏଇଟା ସେମାନେ ନ କହିଲେ ହବନି।
ମୁଁ ଅକ୍ସନ ରେ କିଣିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା। ମୁଁ ନୁହଁ ଯେ ଲିଜ ହୋଲ୍ଡର କି
କଣ
କଣ।
କରାଯିବ କଣ କରାଯିବ
12 ଲକ୍ଷ
Time
ଡିଆରଟି ରୁ
ନାହିଁ
ପଇସା
ବୁଝିଲେ।
ଦେଇକିରି 2009 ରୁ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଡେଟ୍
Lordship, call it tomorrow, I'll examine the case.
ଏଇଟା କାଲିକି
Lordship.
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ଏଇଟା ଫ୍ରେଶ ଆଡମିସନ ରେ ଆଣ କାଲିକି ହେଲା।
My lordship.
ଫ୍ରେଶ ଆଡମିସନ ରେ ଆସିବ କାଲିକି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏକ୍ସାମିନ କରନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ,
ଯଦି
Lordship.
କଭର୍ଡ ଅଛି କଭର କରିଦବ।